Hi, Haley. Hi, Tierra. What's up, Royal? How are you, Quinn? Hi, Carla. How are you? Hi, Royal.
Love plug chat.
Oh, hello.
What up, girl?
What up? It's so good
I'm
to see you.
chilling. Came here to bust your ass real quick. That's it. You know what I'm
Perfect.
saying? Came here to put it on your mata.
Well,
Make you call your
good to
dada.
see you too.
You said good to see me too?
Yeah.
Good to see you too. Where your lighting at? Girl, you relaxing in the bed?
Yeah.
Mm. I'm gonna smoke you while you on vacation, huh?
Hi, Wicked. Yeah. We on
Get up in here,
vacation,
Bria. Get up in
vacation.
here, Bria. Get up in here. Put
Hi,
it on her
Mel.
forehead. Mel Mel.
Hi, Taco.
Taco. That's somebody in your chat named Taco?
Taco Bell, to be exact.
I thought she was saying that because I was gay, chat.
Oh, we know you gay.
I
That's
thought she
okay.
knew I like tacos.
No,
Hey, let's
nothing.
go. Hey, Deborah Love. What's up, Deborah Love?
What
Welcome
time is it?
in. All right, chat. Let me find out. She ain't got no smoke. She ain't got no smoke, chat. We got
I
this.
just got
Scorpio, I see you over there. We finna whoop your ass, Scorpio. That's what we doing. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I see y'all liking. I see y'all liking. Times 3, chat. At Squidge.
Hi, Emily. 3 points, chat.
Yeah, tell her to keep hiding. Knock,
Not to
knock.
keep
Who's
hiding.
there?
I'm trying.
Knock, knock. Who's there? We need one more rose, chat. One more rose from a beautiful, queen or king, chat. Smoke her boots, chat. There we go. Come on, baby. Thank you, chocolate.
I'm a
Yeah, we just got
customer
our
right now.
second frag, chat. We finna have three frags again, chat. We finna feel good again, chat. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. At Squidge, did you do the heart me on this page? Hey, Samantha! It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. What they doing? What these brokies over there doing, chat? Hey, y'all, handle my light work. Handle my light work. Role model fresh, yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Give a
Let's
second.
go. Let's go. So let's play.
Oh,
18 seconds, y'all smoke her ass out. They want to play with us? Y'all want to play with us? Air this shit out, y'all. Bow, 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 bow. Come on. Hey, hey,
7 seconds.
5 seconds. Bow. Stop playing with us. Whoa. Look at the donut. Look at the donut mixed with the galaxy, baby. Where y'all at?
No.
Catch up, though. Catch up. Mustard. Stop playing. Stop
Okay.
playing. Y'all gonna need more smoke than that. Take me down. Y'all know who I am? Y'all know
Yeah.
who I am? Now put
Mickey
your face
Mouse.
on camera when you losing to me, ma'am.
Mickey
Yeah,
Mouse.
yeah.
Based on that
Yeah,
hoodie.
put that face on camera.
Mickey Mouse. Based on that hoodie. That's who you
You
look like.
like it? Mickey Mouse is a compliment. I just want to tell you. Mickey Mouse is not blue, though.
I know.
I'll be your private dancer. NTM on the hoodie, it's cute. Thank you, Squidge. You heard that? Not too much on a hoodie. It's cute. Period. Period.
Okay.
Yeah. You might want to tell your peoples to help. Just another stoner with the follow. I know. Listen. You following me because you like the way I'm kicking her ass. I like that for you, Ken. Get up in there, Ken. Get up in
I
there with the
try.
golden glove. Yeah, we love that golden glove, baby. But that
Her lips ashy.
Chat, that's somebody from your side that said that. Okay, I'm gonna just tell you
I
that
know
right
the
now. They
feeling.
not from
Thank
here.
you for following.
Go
I
ahead
know
and
the
lick them
feeling.
though. They all though. You know, go ahead and lick them. Do a little this. It's okay. It's all right. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, guys, y'all focused on the wrong things. If y'all got something negative to say, go back to her side, guys. All right.
It's not.
Eddie, please, no, don't harass her, please, Eddie. Go back to meet me. Oh shit! Oh, put your face on camera so I can get my screenshot, please. There we go. At least y'all tried. Y'all fought back. Y'all fought back. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all definitely fought back. Bria with the glove and the lightning. Hey,
And Super D Bros copyright. Damn, at least spell my name right though.
Thank you, Squidge. Thank you, Mr. David. Mr. David, you got a timer and a miss. Chocolate Vibes, Joe Best, Super Eddie. Okay, Key
MVP
Libra, Mel
Nana,
Mel. You know what
Female,
it is.
Tracy, Laura,
Tia. Yeah,
Maul,
thank your peoples over
Langhorn,
there for losing. Hey, y'all,
Royal.
thank y'all for being such
Love
good
you.
sports and good losers
Bro,
over
I
there.
just
Y'all
got
did a
on.
phenomenal job losing.
I just got on. I love you.
I just got on too. What's your excuse?
Okay.
Let me see. It says 8 minutes and 12 seconds ago I got on.
At
Got on
Bria,
your
he's
ass.
special.
I got on your ass. That's what I did. I got on your ass.
Okay.
Hey, chat, tap in, chat. She got more taps than me, chat. I don't like that. She can't have more taps than me. Where my tappers at? All my tappers to the front line,
Guys, can
please.
we get to
Thank you.
10K?
First gift, chat. First gift times 3. That mean that first
First
one gonna be
gift
sexy like
triple.
a peacock, chat. There we go. Pull up on the pull up. Better than a benzo has entered the chat, y'all. Oh, we got more tappers. You better be afraid, Faith. You better be afraid. You better keep your faith.
Alright.
Yeah, Benzo. Thank you. Get up in.
LB.
Ooh, yeah.
LB.
Oh, risen up pineapple under the sea. SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh
Love
my
it. Fucking
god.
love it. Did you see the SpongeBob gifts yet?
It's so awesome. Honestly.
Ah, it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. You should see I'm getting all of them right now on your forehead. You should see them. That beautiful, darling. Beautiful. Beautiful. Priya. Get up in there. Ken. Better than the
Hi,
benzo.
Shannon.
All right, chat. They
Hi, guys.
typically be playing during times too, y'all. Be careful. Somebody gonna try to save her.
Hi, Shannon.
At Super D Bros copyright. Don't worry about her.
Get up in there, Mr.
Bubbles.
David. You know what it is. Play on it. Let's go, Eddie. Eddie, leave my Brie alone. All right now. It's okay. She finna block you anyway. It's all right. She ain't got time for your bullshit.
Hi, Maddie.
For real. Hey, oh, knock upside the head. Take that. Somebody send some of these on top of it, guys. The little finger things. It makes it do the animations. There you go. Yeah, knock upside the head. Oops, upside your head. I said, oops, upside your head, girl. Oops, upside your head. Said, oops, upside your head. We whooping your ass. We whooping
LOL.
your ass. What you gonna do about it? Nothing.
Yeah,
What you
you're
gonna
right.
do about it?
I'm just gonna sit here and watch your Mickey Mouse having ass look crazy.
I look good winning. I look good winning. Whoop her ass. You know what it is. I see you, girl. Come here. Girl, come here. Stop playing. Let's go, Bria. Oh my God, Benzo. Pull up. Come pick us up. Come pick us up then. Come pick us up. Mel here? Where Mel Mel?
My friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit.
You ain't share my shit. That's why I'm not
What do you
famous.
want, Eddie?
Why you ain't share my shit?
That's what I don't understand.
That's why I'm not
Hi,
famous. I'm trying to
Sassy.
get famous, but y'all ain't share my shit. Share the live chat.
My friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share
Hi,
my shit.
Fudge.
Thank
How come you
you.
ain't
Lynn.
share you?
Thank you. We
Hi.
here. We
That's what I don't
here.
understand. That's what I'm
We
not famous.
here.
My friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit. How come you
Damn.
ain't shared it yet? That's what I don't understand. That's what I'm not famous.
Baby
My friends be
girl.
like,
Thank
how
you,
come
baby
you not
girl, for
famous
tapping
yet? I be
in.
like, you didn't share my shit. How
Hi,
come you ain't
Boo.
shared it
Hi,
yet?
Lisa.
Yeah, everybody sharing
That's
that
what I don't
shit.
understand. That's what I'm
I'm
not
gonna have to
famous.
put this
My
shit
friends
on
be
mute.
like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit.
Share
How come you
my
ain't shared it
shit.
yet? That's what
Hey,
I don't
y'all
understand.
tap
That's
in,
what I'm not
chat.
famous. My friends
Tap
be like, how
in.
come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit. How come you ain't shared it yet?
Y'all
That's
motherfuckers
what
is
I
a
don't
trip.
understand. That's what I'm not famous. My friends be like,
Y'all
how
Hi,
come
going
you
on
Lisa.
that
not
share
famous yet? I be
streak.
like, you didn't share my shit. How come you ain't shared it yet?
Hey, yo.
That's how.
If these shares was gifts, we'll have 200K on our head.
How come you ain't shared it yet?
They
That's
are
how I
sharing the
understand.
shit
That's
out
what
of
I'm
my
saying.
stream
Hi,
right
My
now.
Muddy.
friends be like, how
Thank you,
come you not
chat.
famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit. How come
Watch
you
the
ain't shared it
snipe,
yet?
chat.
That's how I don't understand. That's what I'm not famous. My friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit. How come you ain't shared it yet? That's how I don't understand. That's what I'm not famous. My
Hey!
friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit.
Get the fuck in
How
there,
come you ain't
chat.
shared it yet?
Hold on, I gotta mute this, y'all. That shit gonna go on for
Ashley.
hours.
Terrell, Crazy, Mother. Lori, Sour Peach.
Bria!
Lynn.
Thank you, Bria,
Keep
with the glove and
pushing.
the
Denise.
hammer.
Cute.
Better than the benzo with the miss. You know what it is with the glovey. Mr. David Super Eddie. Oh my God.
Hi, Lee.
VVFFGDKBMDR. Thank you. Squidge Mel Mel.
Love
Mel
you,
Mel
Ro.
still up in here. Ran in, Ray Baby. Hey yo, love you too, Faith. Remember to keep the faith. Faith.
Always.
Later.
Bye.
Later.
Hi, Kayla. Cricket. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Liz. Lynn. Hi. Hi, Rapture. Lauren, I'm okay. How are you? Hi, Atkinson. Hi, Becca. Hi, Katie. Hi, Peter. Hi, Paris. How are you, love? I'm just stressed out, honestly. Hi, Clarissa. Trent!
What's up?
Hi, how are you? I
I'm
didn't
doing.
expect you to pick up.
Yeah, you hit me up, so I was like, let me pick up and say what's up to Faith. How you doing?
I'm blessed. Hanging in there.
For sure. You gonna battle me?
I mean, we don't have to. I just
Nah, we
wanted
can
to
do
come
it.
say.
Yeah, we can do it. I don't even know who's on here for me, but why
I
not?
don't either. I honestly just came to say hi. Um, I I'm a big fan of you, and I think you're dope. So
Really? Where you
yeah,
from?
Cali, but I live in Texas,
What part?
Waco.
Oh, Waco.
Yeah.
I used to live in Waco for a while.
Really?
Yeah, I went to Baylor.
Why?
I went to Baylor.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yep. Waco, Texas was home for me for a while.
I know. It's it's grown on me. It's been 8 years, but I'm still trying to figure it out. I don't
Yeah.
know. I just I miss home, but
Right.
I guess it was just a picture of home that I was holding on to, like the idea of it. But I do have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Can I pick your brain about Jesus?
Yeah, for sure. Let's go.
Why do good things happen? Why do bad things happen to good people?
Hmm. Why do bad things happen to good people?
Mm?
This is my perspective over it. Something that my mother taught me. And I don't know this is true for everybody, but I will say this world is not our home,
Yeah, it's
you
very
know,
temporary.
very temporary. And so this world is, the world, and the world's going to do what the world does. And I don't know God's plan. I do know He has a
Hmm.
plan for us, but I don't know the overall intricate plans of why God allows what He allows. But
Yeah,
His plan is that His plan is, and I think that we realize that we're not of this world, and things are going to happen here. And I always say, like, a earthly blessing or even a earthly, good or bad has doesn't even
yeah,
compare to our our heavenly reward. And so I've
yeah.
always held on to that because I used to think that, like, even my mom, like, she was a fighter, man. Like, she was
Hmm.
God's soldier. I'm like, why did she have to get cancer? Like, why? That doesn't make sense. But then when I sit there and think about it, my mother, her whole goal was to be with the Lord.
Yeah.
So it's like, if that's her goal, sometimes we got to go through certain things for reasons we don't understand. But
I guess I'm just bitter. Um,
yeah.
I'm a wheelchair user most of
Hmm.
the time, and I'm very honestly, if I saw the doctor that changed the trajectory of my life because of his human error, I would throat punch him. But,
Yeah.
like, it's not what Jesus would do. And I'm trying to figure out, like, I haven't been to church in like 3 years,
Yeah.
and I have a lot of church hurt, and I'm just trying to work through it. And I've never, like, really had a solid community to work through
Yeah.
stuff. And, like, I just, I hope that God has something. I mean, I know He does, but I'm in so much pain that I just want to go be with Jesus. Truly. Like, if we're being honest, like, that's just the truth. Because I only have two options. I can either live in a nursing home once my parents pass away, or I can live in assisted living. The problem with the second option costs $3,400 a month to live there. And I'm sorry, but that's not life.
Yeah.
I I'm grateful for my caregivers. I'm grateful for my parents. They're my caregivers and I love them. But I feel mind I feel like I'm in a minefield
Yeah.
because I can't fix my body, so I feel trapped in a body I didn't want. I don't want it. I'm I'm very, very tired, and I don't know how much God is going to make me go through until He's like, okay, you can breathe a little bit. You know? Maybe that's never gonna come. But I haven't grieved anything that's happened to me, and I don't know what that looks like, whether it's screaming at the sky, being angry, um, forgiving people, um, I don't know. I'm exhausted. I'm mentally exhausted. And I can only take so much. And this is just me being honest. I can't I know what you do. I know what you preach. I know everything that you've done. But honestly, for me, I feel like I've been abandoned by Jesus. And I know He's always going to be there. And I know that He's sovereign and good. And He only gives trials and tribulations to His best soldiers. And I try to keep the faith at all times. My name's Faith, which is ironic because I don't. That's a whole other story, but I don't know. I'm sorry for talking so much.
You don't have to apologize for talking. I want to say this, Faith. There's two things I want to say. Number one, I'm not gonna act like I have all the answers and know why things happen and why things don't happen. And I'm not gonna front like I do. But I will say this: I don't know what the purpose is. There's always a greater purpose. And one thing I will tell you about church hurt is never let the imperfections of people keep you from the perfection of God. Like, I want you to know that. You know what I mean? Never let the imperfections of anybody keep you from that perfection. And I know that you might have a lot of anger towards your situation, but I do know that even
Yeah.
your greatest, like what we consider like a disability, is still your greatest ability.
Hmm.
I know so many individuals that have used their situation, whatever it is, for God to get the glory out the situation. And so since you're here, right, you're not going to give up. You're not going to quit. I know you want to throat punch your
Yeah.
doctor, right? And you have a right to want to do that. But you got to make a decision right now to not give up. It's okay to grieve. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to hurt. It's okay sometimes do all these things, but never let what you're going
I
through
don't
take
want
your
to
focus
stay
off the
there.
goodness of God.
I
You know?
don't. And I'm not that person. I will give the shirt off my back. I will be the encourager for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't get me wrong. I've made mistakes and I haven't always been the nicest person, but I try to, if I can make someone smile in my corner of the world, I did my job,
That's it.
you know?
And that's what I want you to focus on. All right. I want you to focus on what you got to give and keep giving goodness. Right. Don't give pain, because the hardest way to heal, the best way people think to heal their pain is to give pain. So don't do that.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I
I
appreciate your
appreciate
faith.
you.
No problem.
I'm going to follow.
All right.
That's cool. I know. He's so sweet. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to figure it out, guys. What's up, honey? Brazzy, it's not important. I wish I could wrap my head around it, but I can't. Hi, Summer. I've I can only do so much. I broke up with my boyfriend. That's all. Hi, Leah. Delete who? Because of TikTok. I did. Yeah, I know. I was super excited. He just didn't like the drama. What, Alex? Yeah, Alex, it is. He broke up with me because I couldn't give up TikTok. That's why he broke up with me. He even said it. Love and life. I was positive, Alex. I wasn't doing anything. Gucci, shut up. I wasn't arguing. It was respectful. And honestly, Alex, you also told me to go up there last night. So, know what?
Faith, how are you going to say I told you to go up there
You
when I
said, I
told
think
you
you should go up there and speak your truth. Did you
to
not?
him? And then I said, if they ask you to do interviews, if you can't handle it, then don't do them. I told you that. So how are you going to say that?
What? All I said was you asked me if I should go up there and speak my truth. I didn't say anything else.
No, I said that you should give up toxic, like arguing and like going back and forth and getting all
I never,
mad,
I never,
yelling,
I
getting your
never
mom
disagreed.
involved.
I never disagreed with that, love.
You said, well, Alex, you also said for me to go up there. So I don't know like why you're saying anything. Like I told you to go up there and say your piece and then move on from it. That's it. I didn't tell you to go up there and like do like all that. And I definitely didn't tell you to go up there today. I didn't even know you were gonna do that.
Look, that's the thing. Is like I told your brother, it's very hard to break
Yeah, but
something when it's all you have.
he's upset about the thing too. It's not that he doesn't want it to work. He does want it to work. I want it to work for you guys too. But I'm trying to tell you, like, he just wants it to be positive. He's not saying, and that's what he was trying to explain to you. Like, and it's hard because I don't want to like get in the middle, but it's like, oh, like I feel like you guys are a good match. But
Yeah,
he
we
doesn't
are.
want, but that's the thing, Faith. I'm trying to get you to understand. He does not want, like, you're saying it's TikTok, but that's where I feel like it's just, you're not, either you're choosing not to understand or you actually don't understand. That's why I don't know. That's why it's like, it's hard for me
Under Okay,
because
let me explain.
he's not saying that you can't have TikTok, Faith. He's saying arguing with these people, like he's saying that he wants you to understand that TikTok is not your life. That's what it
I
is.
uh,
And
can I
you
tell
keep
you
saying it
something?
is.
Can I tell you something? Just like your brother had trouble kicking some habits, I also have trouble. I have trouble with social media and giving it up. It's an addiction sometimes. And he
That's true.
has gone through stuff too. And
He
that's the
doesn't have
thing
TikTok. He doesn't have any social media.
I understand that, but that's not what I'm talking about.
I was answering the comment. My bad. Go ahead.
Uh, Um, I don't feel it's fair that when I was with him for a whole entire year, through everything he went through.
Faith, that was 3.5 years ago. And that's the thing. It was 3.5 years ago, but at the same time, look at how much he's grown. And I'm not gonna let you just sit here and say stuff about my brother. Like, let's not even go there because he's grown a lot and look at what you're doing.
And
The
I
same thing.
never said anything.
But you're saying
What
like you stuck with him through it. Like you guys were both in a bad place. And I'll admit he was doing a lot of bad stuff and so were you. But he was willing to say enough is enough. He did quit social media cold turkey, which honestly that's stronger than any of us, right? Because we're all still on it. And he did move forward. He goes to day program. He does all these things that like you're saying you're going to do, but then it falls through. And I don't mean to be harsh on you. I'm just saying it's like you want all these things, but like you keep thinking it's going to fall in your lap. Like you, like me, anybody, we have to work for what we want. And there was a plan. We set out a plan, everything. I told you it's real. I told you I would stop getting on live. I'm stop getting up here. I'm going to just talk to you on the phone. So
you
that way you could actually try to progress in your life. And it worked for a few days and then you just give up.
okay, can I respond? I know I first of all, I want to say if I didn't care about anything you said, I wouldn't be trying.
Right.
I just wouldn't. I would if I don't want to do something, I will not do it. I literally the only reason, literally, at least for now, but the only reason I am going to program on Thursday is because of your brother. And like
But
it's
you have to
not
do it
been
for you, Faith. For you. You have to want better for you. You can't like
that's why I said at least for now.
right.
I'm very scared. I'm very scared. I feel out of place every time I went to program and I went there. I just felt misplaced and not involved because I couldn't connect with people.
I can understand that because Elijah, I told you, Elijah had this exact same problem. He had this exact same problem of, he felt like he was like further ahead intellectually than like the disabled people he was around. And we had to find the perfect match. But he didn't just try it once and then give it up. I'm trying to get you to understand that I just don't want this narrative to be turned on my brother, first of all, because one, he doesn't have social media, so he's not here to defend himself.
Oh yeah.
And
It's not that
well, yeah,
I'm
but when I
trying.
hopped in, there was like people saying like, "Oh, like I'm sorry, like he should have like loved you anyways." And you were saying, "Yeah, it's not about him, dude. You can't love someone. Literally, you're saying you want to get bullied, you want to get attacked. These are all the things you're claiming is happening, but then you're saying you can't give it up. Why would you be with someone who like if he starts to have feelings for you and he starts to love you, if you're his woman, he's not going to want to see you getting hurt.
I
So
understand that part.
okay, so if you understand that, then don't say like it's his like
I'm
it's on
not
him. Like,
saying that I have an equal part in it. I'm not saying that at all. It's
well, it's
also
not
on
equal
me.
part. It's not also. It's on you,
We were
period.
in a relationship. Yes, it is equal because I have to put
No.
in the work and so does he.
But you're saying it's equally on him when he didn't do anything wrong.
Alex, have you ever had an addiction to something?
Not a serious one, no. If I'm being real. I mean, maybe I guess it's social media, but like I could give it up if I wanted to. I just don't want to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your brother went through certain things and
Faith, you keep saying that. Okay, yes, you're talking about when he was addicted to corn. Since you keep on
yeah,
like bringing it up, he
yeah,
was like many men in America struggle. And
yeah.
what did he do? He quit it. He took internet off of his phone completely.
Okay,
So you can't keep bringing up what he struggled with. 3 years ago, and he
I'm
was willing to
saying
quit
that
it. He
why would
bettered
he
himself.
leave? That's my point. If you love someone, it's not I love you, but you're struggling with this, so I'm
It's
gonna go.
no, it's I love you, but you have to start wanting to change. You
And I
told
do. That's that's the thing. If I
Faith,
didn't
that's
want to
not.
change, I would say fuck everyone and leave me all alone, and I would.
But you kind of did when he told you, no, Faith, this is what happened. He told you this morning. He told you, I don't care if you delete TikTok. You said, I'm deleting it. It's deactivated. I'm done. You called me
It
2 hours
was.
later and you said, I'm going back on. I said, okay, then you have to talk to Elijah about that. When I got home, we started talking again after, like, around when I was cooking dinner. And
Hmm.
he said, go to her live right now. When I went there, you were on live with Uchi screaming your damn head off. So he saw that himself. He called you and he said, why did you lie to me and say you're going to keep it positive if you're not? And you kept saying, I was. So you guys
It
kept
was
going back and forth. And then I don't know
respectful,
because I left.
though.
You were screaming. That's not respectful.
But Uchi kept it respectful. He always has.
Exactly. But okay, it's here's the thing is he is saying you told him that you wanted to be on TikTok so that you know the reason. I'm not going to sit here and
I
out.
know.
You know the reason that you said.
Yeah.
So he said he can understand that. He can value that. But he cannot value someone who wants to get on here. He said like pity parties or just whatever. He said he wanted it to just be a positive thing for you. He
And
didn't
it
want to like
is.
go back to that same place because like you said, he struggled with online stuff. He didn't want to deal with it. So he told you that and you said okay. And then you got on the internet, you did the opposite. And then when he called you, you kept saying like you weren't doing that. So then you guys got in an argument. So that's like pretty much what happened. But I'm saying don't
I
come to
know.
here now and then say like, oh, like it's his equal self too, because he can't just leave me when like he's telling me it's not basically it's like what I'm trying to say is he didn't give you an ultimatum, girl.
He said, you have an issue. And I agreed.
Right.
And he just said, I can't do it. And I said, why? And he said, I love you, but you have to get better. And I said, why on earth would I come back and be so excited, and then you come back to me and be so excited, and 4 days later, it's pretty much like, I just want to be friends after everything. It just doesn't make sense, and it hurts a lot. I understand that I have issues, but I would never go to him and be like, "Hey, you're
Exactly, mainly petty.
you're struggling with this, and I I just I'm gonna leave." That's where I'm hurt
Faith,
because
you're making because it's like it's almost like as if you are a horse with blinders on. And the blinders outside of those is every single piece of reality of the situation. And then what's inside of those blinders is what you want to see. You need to understand that on the outside of that, for the 4 days, 5 days, however long, he was telling you, I want this to work. Can you make your social media more positive? This was the point of me telling you go on Uchi's thing, say your piece, and leave. After that, leave. Don't do the interviews, don't do the yelling, don't do the crying. All that stuff with your mom would have never even happened if you would have just like left. If you would have just known your place and cut it off. If you're like saying it's like a level of maturity you have to just, you know what? I'm not going to come to a resolution. I have to let it go. That's what he was asking from you. He wasn't asking you to delete it. That's what I keep trying to get you. Because when you keep saying, oh, I don't want him to tell me, like,
he
like I
said
have a
on the
problem
phone,
and to
"You
work
can't give
with
it
it.
up."
He, Faith, you're mixing conversations from different days. Today, he knew that you got TikTok back and he said it was fine. He told you, babe, I just want it to be positive. Just make
Yeah.
it positive and I can deal with it while you work through being able to get off. That's what you asked for and that's what he said. And then you
And
went and did the opposite.
I'm just honestly, I I have a problem, okay? All I'm saying is,
That's all right. You can fix it.
yes, I can fix it. That's why I'm going to program. That's why I'm doing things that make me uncomfortable. Right now, I'm doing it because I love someone. As soon as I get there and I warm up to it, I'll start warming up to it and doing it for me. Because it takes one step through the door. That's what do you
That's
think?
true.
What do
You
you
know
think
what? Let's
happened?
just set something in here. Is what do you think is why do you think it's like so appropriate for you that drama is what fills your cup right now?
Um, can I be honest with that?
Yeah.
Okay. When you say what why does drama fill my cup? Or like what does that mean?
That means that I've only been on here for a few days and I'm already getting ready to just delete this app because of you, because of so many people that I feel like I've provoked by trying to love on you, so many times that I feel like I've provoked you. It just becomes a lot. But it
Yeah, of
seems to
course.
you, it seems that for in your case, when it becomes a lot, that like excites you more and more. It kind of
It's not
makes you
exciting me.
happy.
I feel like Alex, it doesn't excite me. It drains me more than anything. Okay? I'm saying to you as someone I care about that it's really hard for me. Basically, it's very, very hard for me to just leave when I'm constantly being slandered. Because my whole life,
Hey, Nina. Oh my god. I get what you're saying. You're not. See, this is what I mean. Sometimes I don't know if you're understanding the question. I'm saying that what is stopping you from
cutting it off.
no, like okay, do you know what it would look like to be drama free? That's the
Yeah,
first
I
question. Do you
do.
know what that looks like? Being drama free on this app would mean you come on, you're talking about, you know what, guys, like cook with me. Cook with me and
Yeah,
ask me questions. Like watch me practice walking for 20 minutes. That's no
yeah,
drama. That's
yeah.
no drama.
And
Drama is wait, wait. Drama is what looks like for you is oh my gosh, guys, I'm struggling with this. Next time you get on, oh my gosh, guys, like I'm having such a hard day. Like I need these little therapy sessions. Or the next time, oh my gosh, like I don't have any money, la la la. Or then the next time, I have to sit on here and defend myself. That's the just the drama on drama on drama. It's
can
not
I
like
tell you what it
it's
looks
like
like to be drama free?
he's telling you to change the narrative of what you're doing. Do you get it now?
Yeah. And I'm saying I will tell you what it looks like to be drama free. The reason I struggle with being drama free so much is because I get comments, for example, hashtag free Hazel, dumb bitch, all these things. I go on here just like I wake up with my family and say, today's gonna be a good day and I'm going to change the narrative. I don't wake
Right.
up angry. I really don't. Just like if Elijah and I were together and we had an argument, I don't. It takes a lot to get me there. It takes a lot.
But you're choosing to entertain certain things, Faith. You have to be real about that, right? You can agree that you choose to entertain it and it's a
Because it
cycle.
hurts me. It hurts me, and I'm
So
trying to
what
defend myself
bruh. Okay,
from
think about it.
jail and all
Think
these
about it.
comments.
You know whenever I got in Tiara's live or Tiara, I don't know how to say her name. You know when I got in her live, right? The first time. And I
Mm-hmm.
was telling them about you.
Mm-hmm.
Then we get into it, it gets a little heated. They were very upset. I realized I provoked them. I realized that I was not taking it as serious as they were, right? So I felt bad. I didn't do that again. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, how come? Because guess what? I don't like provoking people. I don't like the drama. So I just never did it again. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, why are you saying I don't like it? It's just I have to get it off my chest. Okay, so you
It
did it.
won't
You did
leave
it
me
once.
alone,
Why do you keep going
Alex.
back
It
again and
won't leave
again and
me
again and again?
alone. I
Because
just want it
because
to
you're doing it again
stop.
and again and again.
If someone came up to me and said, "Okay, Faith, here's the thing. I don't like you. You don't like me. But you know what? I'm gonna let you live and let you breathe and let you grow."
But you keep
It
going back to it. It's these are on other people's platform. You're not even
that
up
are
here.
streaming me.
Who
That
ca-
are
but who
streaming me
cares
and
if that's
commenting
okay,
on me.
if that's what they want to do, then that's what they want to do. That's what I'm saying. If you want to get to the level of maturity, you're bringing yourself down. You're getting yourself mad. You're arguing with your own parents. You realize you keep talking about your parents' death in a way that is like really it's very terrible. I hope you understand that. You talk about your parents' death as in the case scenario of you being alone and you being this and that. Your parents would have had no retirement, no time alone, nothing. They would not waste it because loving your kids is never a waste. But you always hope that you have your time back with your husband. Me and my husband now think about the fact when we're done having kids, we're gonna go on a cruise to Alaska, different things that we
Do
look
you think
forward
I
to in
don't
our
feel
retirement.
guilty
And we're
about that?
20 something. Well, I know you don't because you're not trying to change. Because I
I
told you
I
if you were to
I
shape
feel
up,
guilty
you could
about
move
that.
on and come out here.
I
Faith,
feel
not enough.
guilty about that every
Not enough.
fucking day. Do you
Not
know
guilty
how
enough.
badly? Do you know how badly I want to be somewhere else and have
No, I don't because you literally have a straight avenue of someone telling you straight up that I will make it work for you and my brother because I have the means to do so. I just wanted to see change first and you don't want to change first.
I never said I didn't.
Your actions,
I never said I didn't want to change.
the
But
actions, honey.
I understand that. But what I will say is it's not an excuse for what I'm about to say. But I have an addiction, and when you have an addiction, it is very hard to kick. Okay? And like if I can't do it by myself. God forbid I do it by myself, I'm going to drown. And two, my parents are just like, quit, leave it alone. Just don't care anymore. And like when social
How can
media,
they? Hmm. Okay, go ahead.
how
Sorry.
can they what?
How can they do anything else if you literally you abuse these people? You do not have boundaries to understand. I told my brother, I'll be real. He tried to get like all rowdy like you. He's done that a few times. And you know what me and my husband told him? Don't ever talk to us like that in our house. Don't talk to me like you can defend yourself, like you can fight. Don't talk to me with all these words, calling me all types of bees and everything. If you don't want to fight, you can't fight, you can't defend yourself, then you don't talk like that to people. That's how we
But
get real with ours over here. Your parents are elderly. They're not going to get down with you. They're not going to, I'm with my brother. We're brother and sister. I told him, you want to get in my face? You want to act like you're going to hit me? Hit me and I'll hit you back. He didn't think I was going to ever say that to him. But we had to get on that level. Your parents let you run that house. You run their own house.
I
You run that
don't.
house, babe. Yes, you do. You dictate when they leave. You dictate when they come home. I
No,
mean, you run that
Alex,
house.
you
That
realize
is their
something?
house.
No, but you realize something? I hope you realize this. They are
What?
my family. They are my parents. I love them, but they don't have to take care of me.
That exactly. So that should be, you sound like, okay, I don't know if you ever, when you went to school, right?
Mm,
And then you're friends with somebody and you're doing this, that, and the third for them. And then they go and turn around and fuck you over. And then,
mhm,
the first thing they say, well, I
mhm.
never told you to do any of that. I never told you to do any of that. That's exactly how you sound. It's like, yeah, they don't have to. But you just heard your mom when you came back from the nursing home after a month, you had welts and everything else. They were not
Mhm.
taking care of you properly, Faith.
I understand that, but you cannot in my eyes, you cannot say I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I don't want to do this, and then be like, "Okay, we're worried about your safety and we don't want to let you go but in the same breath say you're so exhausted and you're so tired and you don't want to do anything to basically
Babe,
let me
yes, they
grow.
can. That is not their fault. You being disabled is not their fault. You have to
But they
understand.
don't
You
do
need to like
it.
put. You need to put it in a box. Put these in boxes, right? Your parents, the boxes that is their fault is that you are here. They made you, so they feel obligated, right? And then inside of another box is the fact that you're disabled, is the fact that you can't go places by yourself, is the fact that you can't have a norm, the typical life that you would see.
Yeah.
All of those things are in another box. Your parents cannot change that. You keep making it seem like they can hold they hold the key to you having this perfect life. That is not true. And I came in here and I'm telling you, I told you, I said, hey, I see what's going on. You and my brother you guys are a good match. Honestly, I don't care what anybody says. I know you do have toxic things about you, but don't we all? I actually think you and Elijah, you guys are a good match when it gets down to the nitty-gritty. I
We
said if I
love
can see
each
certain
other.
changes, I said if I can see certain changes, X, Y, and Z, you know what they are, then I
Yeah.
can, my husband and I, we can convert the ADU, or we can convert the third garage to his room and make it a little thing for you guys, and I can
Yeah.
get the second caregiver, and we were going to make it happen. And I told you it was going to take a year or so, but
And
I
that's
said that
fine.
you can get on track and you can do it. So that means that you knew that there was a way. That has nothing to do with your parents. This is all on you. This has
I
nothing. I
understand
didn't
that.
mention Azita. I didn't mention anything else.
I understand that. It's on me. It's on me.
It's
Completely
completely
on
on you.
me.
So then you
Completely
can't
on me.
say so then you can't so then what I'm saying is take away in your head, my parents, they are too tired and then they don't let me go and then this, that, and the third. It's not about that. You can't go places by yourself because you're a disabled adult who cannot defend themselves. Therefore, you cannot go places by yourself. Whose fault is that?
Can I
God's,
ask
the
you something?
universe, chance, but it's not your parents. It's not
I
your
never
parents' fault.
said it was my parents' fault. What I
Yeah,
am
but you
saying is
blame
I
them.
know Alex, I really care about you, but what you didn't see when I was in the nursing home is that I went to Austin by my freaking self.
I
I've been
know
to
that. And
Austin
they called the
by myself
cops.
twice.
They called the
But
cops, right?
yeah, they did. But you know what? I still did it. And guess
Okay,
what?
Pete, answer me this. How did you use the restroom?
What do you mean? Same way I
On
use the
the whole
restroom now.
no, answer the question. How did you use the restroom? When on that whole trip to Austin is like a whole day trip, how did you use the restroom?
Uh, in my brief,
Right.
obviously, it was
And
two
who
hours.
okay, yeah, all right, that's true. And who was there with you to change you and make sure you're clean and you're not stinking up the common spaces?
It's 2 hours, babe.
That's my point. That's my point, honey. If you don't see that there's an issue with that, that's why you have caregivers to step in to fill that gap with the things you don't understand. That's what
Okay,
I'm trying to
but
get
does
you to
it have to
understand.
be them? That's my problem. I need someone to break up the time. While I'm here for the next year, all I've ever wanted is I want someone to come and hang out with me, other than my parents. I see them 24/7, 365. Even you, even Devon, even anyone under the sun would go insane.
I know that and I understand and I can sympathize with you because you're stuck in the middle. But at the same time, you are the one who put yourself in the position to be in this sort of debt where you cannot afford those things.
I can
You
still
made your
afford.
you made your bed, honey. No, you cannot afford for someone. So then you're basically saying you want someone to take you out and all this stuff and get paid for that, and then your parents take care of you for free. That's not fair. That's not
They
fair,
say
babe.
they love me. They
No,
say
see,
they
look,
care about
no,
me.
that's not real life. I love my brother too, but let me tell you right now, if he was here and I didn't get IHSS, I would have to go to work. I would have to go to work.
I
I tell
never
my
said
brother
that
all the
they
time.
shouldn't get
I tell
paid.
my brother all the time. Me and him, we're a team. We're a
Hmm.
team. It takes a lot of work to take care of him. It does. But at the end of the day, I get paid for that. I get paid
They
for
get
that.
paid Monday
I
through Thursday. So Friday and Saturday, they are off. They're
Yeah, but
off.
but they're not off because they're still wiping you and changing you and cooking and taking you out, so they're doing it for free. You guys have to work as a team. You need to stop seeing them as the enemy. Don't get me wrong. I would love to go back to teaching and doing all these different things. I have it set up that way. But at the same time, you you don't you don't have it set up in a way that you can like afford to
So you're
basically just
saying,
have your parents work for you for free, then pay these people. Do you get what I'm saying? If you pay off your debt, then you can use that extra money
do
that you have. I'm
do
trying to
you
like talk without
understand
saying the
that
numbers because I don't want to say your
do you
numbers.
understand that do you understand that 8 hours the state pays?
Yeah, but it's like they have to take care of you more than like
8
how do I
hours the
describe it?
state pays.
It's not hours. It's not hours that it takes to take care of you. Do you get what I'm saying? Cooking for someone, all these things, it takes more time than what they're actually going to pay you. Let's be real.
Then then why does that exist? Is my
I'm not saying
question.
I first of all to the chat, I'm not saying that I have to work. If I misspoke, then I'm not saying I have to work. I'm saying that if I didn't have to take care of my brother, if he wasn't here, I would go to
Yeah.
work. I would be a working mom. But it's the fact that I'm not gonna leave my brother here and freaking have someone else changing him. My brother's like really insecure when it comes to that. Even my husband, he barely started letting my husband help him. And I've been with my husband for 6 years. I've been the main one helping my brother since my mom died. So I'm not gonna and I did work too. I just stopped working when I had my daughter. And also I'm a stay-at-home mom. Like I have my kids, but I feel like I would put them in a preschool. My brother though is like that's like what takes it over the edge of like okay, it's better for me to stay home because when I was working, he would fall and then I'd have to come because he would be too scared to open up the door for the caregiver. There's different things that is different with my brother than Faith. So that's what I was saying. But as far as like, my my money situation, I'm blessed and I'm like very thankful for that. So I don't want to like only reason
Yeah.
I'm explaining myself is because I don't want it to seem like my husband's not
Yeah.
taking care of what he's supposed to. He does. He's a very good caregiver. He's provides, but at the same time, I did go to school for a reason, and he's paying off
Yeah.
my student loans. So let's not
Yeah.
forget that he's literally paying off my student loans. So, but yeah, you just need to try to you
Yeah.
need to try to see you need to see it through the big picture, but clearly, I'm gonna be real, I don't think you're ready.
Well, that's the
You
thing. That's the thing. I'm never going to be ready, but I'm never gonna know if I don't get my ass up and try. And that's the thing I'm
but
trying
you
to
to get
tell.
your ass up and try, you were supposed to change your narrative, start changing some narrative on here, be positive. You were supposed to do all these things, go to program, you didn't go. Supposed to go to physical therapy, did you go?
I go tomorrow. That's when my appointment is.
I thought it was today.
Today is Tuesday still.
So your appointment's on Wednesday?
Correct, yes, the 10th.
I mean, yeah, it's all those things have to happen, but you cannot sit here and it's not it's not your parents, it's not anybody. This is you, yourself, God, the entity that you believe is what put you in this predicament.
Mhm.
That's what it is. You need these things, you need these roadblocks. I personally believe that you told me your appointment was Tuesday. If you're being truthful and it's tomorrow, then we shall see. But your mom's going to tell me if you went to PT or not, Faith. You already know that.
We're gonna go. It's at
I could have
2:15.
sworn it was today. I could have sworn it was today. Your appointment.
No. You can call her right now. Deadass.
No, I'm not
Call
going to
her.
do that. I'm not going to do that because it's already late. And that's why you're in bed. And that's good that you're in bed because it's not about you. Like you said, your parents, they love you and they're taking care of you. It's about the fact they're elderly and they want to relax at a certain
Yeah,
time. It's
of
called
course.
working together, working together.
hmm And I love them. I just I really I need to not see them. And 4 hours is a
Faith.
great start.
You have to understand by you, I'm going to repeat right now. By you asking them to give up their hours, you're telling them to deal with this shit for free. No one is going to do that. If someone was going to do that, then why don't somebody come and take you out for free then?
They they
If
would
you
if
if
I
you
lived
do,
at home.
okay, but that's the thing. If you do want them to, give up their time, give up their money, and just take care of you for free, why don't you start treating them better? Why don't you make it an easier thing to
Because they
do?
don't want to.
Because that's
You
an idea.
realize you realize I wasn't like the person I am now, and still they didn't. When I was talking to them, they have never, since COVID happened in
Hmm.
2020 when I met your brother, they haven't let a caregiver come in the house. They haven't.
It
It's
doesn't
20.
work out though. You know it don't. So you can't blame it on them. It doesn't work out.
What do you mean it doesn't work out?
It doesn't work out when the caregivers come, and you know why. There's different stuff. And I'm
Oh,
not here to put your business out, but you've told me, and so has your mom.
yeah.
It don't work out. It hadn't worked out at a few times, and it's not your fault. But at the same time, once again, like I keep saying, if you want your parents to say, you know what, we don't need to be paid for this. We want faith. You just want them to be like, this is all about you. This is all about you. This is all you want them to like be these like, God-like figures, this endless
I
unconditional
just
love.
want
But
them to let
unconditional
me
love
get
has boundaries, Faith. Unconditional love has boundaries. You want them to be like completely just like you can have whatever you want, you can do. It's not realistic. And they already do that because I tell your mom, if you don't want her on social media, take her phone. Oh,
She
she'll get
can't.
mad. Yes, she can. Yes, she
No,
can.
because I
Yes, she
pay
can, babe.
for it.
So what?
What do you
If
mean,
you,
so
I'm
what?
telling you right now, dude, if you were my brother and you were talking to me like this, I would take those phones and throw them. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Like, don't talk crazy to me in my space and expect something like not crazy to happen. Like that's just like simple math. And that's what I tell my brother. But that's the thing. Your mom is very forgiving in that way. She's very gracious with you and you're not seeing that because you think of me as like, "Oh my gosh, you're such a nice person." If Elijah were to get down with me how you're getting down with them, which he has before, best believe I'm not going to be nice right back. If you want to talk crazy, then you're going to get crazy. You want
Yeah,
to step to me
and
like you're
and
crazy,
you
you can't even defend yourself? That's a crazy idea. Because
and
I
you
would take the phone,
know
oh, I'm going to
that
call the
I've
cops.
always been nice to you, and I nice, and I love your brother, and I love you, and I'm always going to be nice to you, even if I lived at your house. Because you know why? Because I don't not even in this
Why would
uncomfortable
I have
conversation.
you come over here if you can't respect the woman who birthed you and has taken care of you and done everything
I
for you
can
and lived for you for the past however old you are?
I
Almost 30
I
years. Why would I trust that?
I would hope that you would know that the reason in my thought process, the reason that I can talk in a simpler, easier, calmer way is because I'm not constantly, I'll say it like this.
Mm-hmm.
When there was COVID, or before
Yeah.
COVID, right before COVID, I
Okay.
still had the option to go outside. But when the option is taken away from me and just ripped out from under me, I'm not going to be as respectful to them. But I can be respectful to you in this uncomfortable conversation because you still humanize me.
I get that, but I also have not went through all these things with you and I don't even live with you. If I'm Faith, you're putting you're like you're trying to put the fact of like how you see me as not the enemy, even more so your parents are not the enemy.
I
Even
know
more so. But
I
so you're
love them.
saying, like, I can give you this respect because of X, Y, and Z. I can give your brother this respect because of X, Y, and Z, even when I'm uncomfortable, la, 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 la. But you're
Mm.
basically, what's happening is, I don't mean to therapy you or anything, and I'm not a professional, but you feel comfortable with your parents. So you're just treating them however you're going to treat
I don't
people who
feel
piss you off.
comfortable with them.
You're taking it out on them. Oh, yes, you do. Because you don't feel comfortable talking to me like that. And you don't feel
What?
comfortable talking to Elijah like that. You just said it
I don't.
yourself.
I do. I do. Do I get angry? Yes. Would I feel like a good person after I said it? No. I'd feel like a fucking asshole and I'd get my ass beat. But do I feel comfortable saying and talking and speaking freely? Yeah, I do, but I'm gonna do it in a not insane manner.
To
Because,
who? To me or to your parents? Because you talk to them insane. You absolutely do.
yes, I know I do. But again,
So stop.
even your brother, does your brother spend 24/7 with you? 365 at all
At one
times?
point when he was acting like you, hell yeah, I had him on lockdown. Because if he didn't know how to act in this house, then he sure as hell wasn't going to go out. He had to earn every last thing that he has because at the end of the day, he lives the life that he lives because of us. And he had to realize that. He had to come to terms with that. And it wasn't going to be, I wasn't going to be the nice guy about it. He was either going to choose up. And that's what I keep telling your parents they need to do with you. Because at the end of the day, you need to understand you get X amount of money, which you know is very low a month because of your
Mm-hmm.
debt. Then you have nothing else after that. So without your parents, you wouldn't have any spending money. You wouldn't have nothing. You wouldn't even have those phones. You have to understand that. And if there doesn't come a level of respect with that, no way, no ma'am. Mm-mm. When my brother was here and he had phones, we're paying for him, all this stuff. You know, we said he's talking about his money, his money. We gave him that money. We start charging him rent for a month or two. Oh, I don't have any money. How am I supposed to eat hot dogs? He didn't know what to do with himself. It took him a month to realize, okay, I'm not gonna live the life that I live on Social Security. Going to Disneyland, going to Universal Studios, going to the movies, going to Starbucks. That's not the life that this government affords someone who's just on SSDI. So those luxuries, those small luxuries that you have, they are only afforded to you by your parents. Therefore, yes, when they are offending you, you bite your tongue. Therefore, when they're telling you something you don't want to hear, you be quiet. When they're telling you it's time for bed, we're tired, you say, okay, I understand. Hold on, live. Those are the things. And then maybe when that mutual respect is reached and they're starting to feel lighter, they can say, you know what? Faith does deserve this, that, and the third. Right now, everything is a fight with you. Why would they add more to that? Why would
But
they add more
it
to that?
wasn't a fight with me. It wasn't always like this.
Everything is a fight with you, Faith, right now. Right
Right
now.
now, yes. Right now, yes. But I wasn't like this 3 years ago. Even last year. Even 8 years ago. You know what fucked me up? You know what
What?
fucked with my head? When I moved here. And you can say all you want. Everyone in the chat can say all you want. But this is completely, it's not even about, it's not what I want. It's not even about that.
Okay, answer me one question. Do you
Hmm.
think that your parents owes you think that your parents owes you anything at this point, you as a grown woman? What do they owe you?
uh Explanation.
They owe you
That's it.
nothing. They owe you nothing.
So
They owe you
what
absolutely
happened,
nothing.
what happened when you said, when I told you that they went to California and didn't tell me? You said that's fucked up. Why? Because they
I
didn't
said
give
I
me
can't
an
lie. I said
explanation.
I can't lie. I can't lie. I can see that's fucked up.
Yep.
That's what I said.
Yep. And
But
all
also,
I
you didn't tell
wanted
when I
is an
first had my first,
explanation.
but when I first had my first reaction, you did not tell me the whole story. So you do have to admit that part too.
What did I not say?
You didn't tell me that when they went to California was well, if you did, then there was miscommunication. I did not know, I'll put it this way. I did not know that when they went to California is when you decided you were going to be a bad bitch grown woman and go to that nursing home.
No,
So you decided to leave. So you can't dictate what they're doing while you're gone when you decided to
they
leave.
didn't tell me that they were going to California.
They
I
didn't
didn't go.
have to. You left.
Okay. I
So
didn't
then
leave
that's
because I wanted to. I
yes,
left
you
because I
did.
was asked to. I was asked
Because
to
of what you were
leave.
doing, because they were trying to show you. They're trying to show you. They're doing the best they can as parents.
And I love them. I just feel guilty, one. And two, I don't know how to even wrap my head around the fact that I can't. My body always fights against me. I'm sorry, but grieving that shit when it wasn't even supposed to be that way. If I saw that doctor on the street, Alex, I would throw a punch, whoever that was.
What are you talking about? When you were born?
No, the malpractice.
With what?
What do you mean with what?
I didn't get caught up on that.
Oh, yeah. So, my disability, I wasn't born with this.
You are born with cerebral. Well, it's a
No, it's a
complication
brain
that happens
injury.
at birth.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's malpractice because someone dialed the ventilator up too high. I was fine until 6 days old. My parents went home. Someone, um, a student or someone below the doctor was taking care of me. And all my parents know is they went home and then the hospital called them and was like, well,
Faith, they will not know if you have cerebral palsy. Okay, that right there, let me just stop you there, honey. They will not know if you have cerebral palsy or not at 6 days old. You want to know how old Elijah was when my mom found out he had cerebral palsy because of how many people did not have cerebral palsy? 5 years old. They would spank Elijah. Mind you, I grew up in a very abusive home. Don't recommend. But they would spank Elijah, and my mom would cry because she felt so bad that they would spank him when he was 3 years old because they thought he was being lazy. Because the doctors checked everything. Nothing's wrong with him. We don't know why he won't walk. He's just being lazy. They didn't even know what that was. They did not know you had cerebral palsy at 6 days old. It is a brain,
of course not.
it is like from birth trauma. That is true.
Yep.
That is very facts. But they don't know that at 6 days old. And
They know
they
it's
didn't know.
malpractice though. That's not that's
It's
not what I just said.
possible. It's possible. Cerebral palsy happens at birth for things that possibly in the 90s we didn't look out for. Preeclampsia. That wasn't a huge, like, it was a
Thing.
thing. I'm
Yeah.
not going to sit here and say it wasn't a thing, but it wasn't as like, oh my gosh, especially for, people of color. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't even need to get into that. You can't tell at 6 days old. That's all I'm saying. You can't
Oh
tell at
yeah,
6 days
I
old. It
know.
is a birth injury, though. You're
I
right.
know. I know you can't
But
tell at 6 days old. I found out
it
when I got the the whiff of my disability at 5. So that
Yeah,
makes
exactly. And
sense.
it does happen at birth. You're right about that. It does happen at birth, but it's not always malpractice. It could be, placental abruption that possibly happened. It seems like you were preterm because you were premature because you said you were in
Yeah.
the NICU.
Mhm.
So it could have been like an injury
Well,
at
I was
sometime in your
already
birth. There's a
out.
reason that you were preterm.
I was already out though. I was already out. My parents went home.
Cerebral palsy happens at birth is what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
it it's that whatever happened on
Trauma.
the ventilator possibly caused something else, one of your other medical issues. I'm not sure all that you have, but cerebral palsy is a brain injury that happens, like it's
At
something
birth.
that
Yeah.
happens like at birth, in the process of being
Mhm.
birthed, not 6 days later.
Yeah.
Not, like from a ventilator, which that sounds terrible. I mean, I'm not gonna say your mom's lying, I'm not gonna say you're lying. I don't know much about that story, but either way, you're not your disability. You can do stuff. You
Mhm.
can get your life together
Mhm.
and move forward and get off of social media of being this completely negative thing. You have to completely let it go that your parents are villains. They're not villains in your story. They are good people.
Of course they are. I just spend way too much damn time with them.
And that's your fault. Because you took out a bunch of loans and now you can't afford to have a second caregiver.
I still can.
No, you can't.
Why? Again,
Because you
the
took out a bunch of
state
loans.
pays for 8 hours. They're off on Friday and Saturday.
They don't pay for those 2 days.
What do you mean? If my parents don't work, why can't they give the hours to someone else?
What do you mean by your parents don't work? Are you at somebody else's house or something? I'm confused.
No, my parents don't work on those days. They don't get paid for those days.
Why don't they get paid for those days? Because all the other
Why?
days the hours are used up?
They don't get paid for those days because it's only 8 hours a day, Monday through Thursday.
Mm-hmm. So
Yep.
where's this other person supposed to be getting this money? From your parents?
No, from IHSS. And they won't give up the hours
I
because
thought
they
you just
want.
said that they don't even have enough for the whole time they're taking care of you themselves. And you want them to give up more time?
They get $2,000 every 2
That
weeks.
is nothing. That's nothing. A month or like every 2 weeks?
Every 2 weeks.
But you need round the clock services though.
And I'm not going to get that here.
And
I'm
then
going
you're
to
like
get that at
yelling in their
home.
house and you're like, you know,
Ape
doing
shit.
a lot.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't and I'm telling you right now, it sounds like a lot, but it's not. It's not because you want Starbucks and you want this, that, and the third. And I know you say your parents aren't that, you know, but a lot of people are saying it pays monthly. So are you sure about that?
Yeah. I'm very sure.
It just doesn't really seem like you're trying to like hear me right now. So I
Yeah,
don't really
I
know what else
am.
to say.
I am. My parents are not villains. I need to get my shit together. I'm listening. And
Your shit together would only mean that you just start making changes. It's not going to happen overnight. I can sympathize with that. But this whole narrative of your parents, I need to get away from my parents this, my parents that, like, yo, they
I'm not
no.
saying I need to get away from them. I just need separation. That's it.
That's literally the same thing. That's the same thing with different
Getting
words.
away from them is saying, fuck you, I'm leaving and never coming back.
Which you
That's what
said
that means.
before with the nursing home thing. And they
Yeah,
still let you come back.
of course they did.
No, but you can't just say of course they did. That's not
Because
allotted
they
to you
don't
by
want
you.
me to let they don't want to let me go because they're nervous about the care.
Praise God, right? Praise God. Because there are a lot of people. There's people who go to Elijah's Day program and their parents are alive and well and live these meaningful lives and they just don't care about their disabled adult because it's hard. And why do that? Why spend my later adult life taking care of a kid? I don't want to do it. I have a mother who is still alive. Elijah's birth mother is still alive and has not seen him in like 3 years. You know what that is.
Yeah.
She doesn't care about him. She doesn't care about me. She doesn't care about my kids. So you need to understand there are disabled adults out there who don't have that. So that's a privilege. That's something that you want to look at in the view of like, wow, thank you, God.
And
Thank you,
I'm
parents.
so
But
I'm
you're
so
looking at it as
blessed
like a
by
thorn
them.
in your rib.
I'm so blessed by them. Again, I'm so lucky to have them. They are the best caregivers on the planet. I will say though, where I feel like they misfire or lack is the mental and emotional support.
All right.
Uh,
So you
'Cause
think, okay, let's get to that because you just want to keep saying that. Okay. So you think that when you're going crazy, right? And you tell them, shut up, get out, I don't care. And they're still like, Faith, get off. It's okay. You think that's not caring about your mental health?
no, what I say by mental and emotional is saying well, you're not dealing with a full deck, and you you can't you can't do things that you think you can. You're you're not capable. And when someone says, I'm not
That's the
capable,
truth.
yeah, but there's other ways to say it.
What? What ways is there to say that?
Alex, do you know what delivery is?
That's this it's not that's the thing. Like you're trying to put the facts of your situation on them. That is not
There is
their
a way
fault.
to say things, though. That's
That's
what
their
I
delivery,
mean by
that's their
delivery.
choice. That's their delivery, that's their choice. They're telling you it's not going to work. It don't work. They told you plenty of times in a nice way, I'm sure in the past. They're done with going in circles. They're done.
Hmm.
They're not abusive. They don't want you fixated on something that you cannot have. At some point, you say, stop it, enough's enough. And I'll be real, your parents are a lot nicer than I would be. You need
And
to
I wouldn't
understand,
act like that with you. I wouldn't.
you, Faith, you wouldn't have a choice. If you were
What do
to
you
act like
mean?
that, if you were to come here, which I mean, that is like not happening right now because you have to change how you act to your parents. I've already said this is like 100%. You have to change I have to trust that you can treat your parents with respect before I'd ever trust you treat me with respect. If you get out of line, my brother gets out of line, whatever. I mean, now it's not like that, don't get me wrong. I have a very good relationship with Elijah now. Everything is good now. But there was once upon a time where he acted just like you. And I keep on saying that. He acted just like you, trying to manipulate every situation, not not trying to take the time that it takes. It takes time to get good things. Good things take time. Whatever you want to say. Being disrespectful, all these different things, blowing up and then saying that that's just how I am. It's not a characteristic that you can just attach to yourself that I'm just going to be rude and an asshole when I'm mad.
And I'm
That's
not.
literally what abuse
I
is.
don't wake up
Yes, it is.
like
You
that.
make it, but you make it a part of yourself. Like, oh, like, yeah, I blow up. What do you mean you blow up? Blow up and you won't have a place to live. Your
You
parents are
think
not
that?
cutthroat with you. They're not cutthroat with you like that. Absolutely, I think that. You run their house. That's their house. That's their home
If
that
I
they
run their
paid for.
house, then why are they not separating the time, like you say?
Because they already don't get paid for 2 days they're taking care of you. Why would they get paid even less so that you can so-called have fun? Why is that their responsibility? When you had so much fun, you're in X amount of debt, so you can't pay
What
for
does
it
the
yourself.
debt have to do with that? I can
Because
still
if you
pay
didn't
for
have
the
that debt, if you
Alex,
didn't
I
have
can
that debt,
still pay
you
for
could
the
pay a day.
caregiver.
No, you can't.
Why? I
You don't
guarantee
have
you.
enough, Faith. You don't have enough. You don't have enough. You know you don't. You ran me the numbers earlier. You don't have enough.
Plus, Alex, $700 plus whatever I make here is more than enough to pay for 1 day a week to get a caregiver
Faith,
at
no, it's not.
$18 an hour.
What's minimum wage in Texas? Chat, what's minimum wage in Waco, Texas? Even if
17 to 25.
Okay, even if you say you're gonna pay them $17 an hour,
Mm?
I'm gonna have my husband do me the math. What's 17 times 8? Let's see. I'm not good at math. $136 a week. So times that by 4.
Okay, then can we agree
So that's $544 for 1 day a week.
1 day for the month,
Five
not the
for the
week?
month. For 1 day a week for a month, it's 500 and what? 44?
46.
540 and $44. It's
Yeah, I
$544.
can't pay for
You
that,
don't
but I can
you
pay for
don't
a month. I can pay
that
for
is a
one
month.
day a month. One
Faith.
day a month, I
You
should be
don't got
allowed
it. You don't got it, honey. You don't got it. You do not got it.
$136 for a Saturday? Are you joking?
Sorry, my husband got invested. But you don't have that money, babe. I'm enticed to say, but I'm not going to say money. I'm telling you, we ran the numbers earlier. Faith, you don't got it. And I see people saying minimum wage $7. Caregivers do not work for $7. I was talking about caregiving IHSS minimum wage. It's different,
No,
but it is
it's
17.
$12 an hour. A real
IHSS is 12.
job, a real
Faith, it can't
job.
be. It can't be $12 an hour if your parents are getting paid $2,000 every 2 weeks. That doesn't add up. It is about 17. That would make sense.
1,700.
Even if you were able to afford it, which you aren't. So I don't even know. You know what? I'm not going to entertain that. You're not able to afford that. So now what? How can you be happy at this stage?
I can tell you how I can be happy.
Cuz you cannot afford a caregiver once a month. You can't afford it. So
How
what do
can
you
I
do
be?
from here?
Well, I thought I was going to talk to your brother and talk about things and be honest and do all those things. But now that that's not happening, I
Because you keep moving the goalpost. You keep saying, okay, I'm going to do this. And then you can't do that. So then you move it back even further. Okay, I'm not there yet. I have to do this. I have to do that. My brother don't. Elijah came from where you are. So he's looking at the situation of, I don't want to be tempted or even manipulated in a way back to caring about things that don't matter. This does
I
not
don't care.
matter.
I don't care
If
about it
when
at all.
the
And I
things that
told you
matter is
why
if
I
you
care.
turn off your phone, okay? Think about it. If it was almost the end of the world or whatever case scenario, or simply your parents, which what I think they should have been done, take that damn phone and chuck it. You can't get to the phone store by yourself. If whatever were to happen, if you can't get on your phone, what is real? What can you still get a hold of? That is real. That's real life. That's right there. That's what he was trying to get you to understand. He does not want social media to be your real life because it's not real. If it got banned,
It's
how
not.
TikTok was gonna get banned or bananaed, my bad. It's not gonna
You know
this
what
would all
is
just be
real?
gone. Boom, it
You
would be
know what
gone
is
and you have
real?
no
How
way to
much
be
I love
happy.
your brother.
Oh God, Jesus Christ. I mean, my bad. I don't want to use God's name in vain. Adios, mi
No,
right?
I'm true. It's true though. It's true though.
So you love him so much that you can't not argue with on Uchi's life?
The thing is, I want to defend myself. It's not.
Okay, I understand that. You don't need to give me all your reasons. Answer
It's
the
diarrhea of the
question.
mouth.
It's
That's it.
not diarrhea of the mouth. Choosing to go up there when you already know. I know. I didn't mean to use God's name in vain twice. I know that was bad. But anyways, moving on. You have to understand that choosing to go in there, you knew what you were signing up for. And so did I. So did I when I went in there. It's a
But it
gossip, it's a
was
messy.
respectful though.
That's what no, it wasn't. That's where he got mad. That's where he got mad. Because he was saying that you're just lying and saying it's respectful. Elijah saw the live. He saw some of the live from my phone. He saw you going nuts. That's not respectful. So
Well, all I can say is I want
that
nothing
live
more.
was a complete shit fest. It was not respectful, Faith. Like, I don't even know why you're sitting here. That is the silliest thing. Like,
He
you know
was.
that wasn't.
He
So what's the
was.
point? Faith, do you think Elijah is concerned about Uchi? He's not. He does not know. He's not on TikTok. He doesn't know who
But
that is.
Uchi was
He
being
heard your voice.
respectful.
Faith, he's talking about your voice, your actions, and your words. That's it. Don't think about anybody else. It's not anybody else that was in the box. It's not whose life it was. It's not. any of their people. It's you. That's what he was concerned about. You. How you were talking, how you were responding. That's it. Not
Okay.
anyone else. So don't worry about that. I'm saying you told him, you and him had an agreement. You
Mhm.
reneged on your agreement. You know, forfeited the contract, whatever you want to say. You said, I can't do that. I'm addicted. Then he said, okay, that's fine. I just wanted to be positive then. Can you try and just go on there and be positive? Have a good reputation for
Can
yourself.
can
You
I
said yes. And then, mind you, it was less than an hour later, you got on and did the exact opposite.
can
How
I
is that
ask
his
you
fault?
some? I never said it was his fault.
You
First of all,
definitely did. You literally said that it was 50-50. It's his fault because he should be the one staying by your side. You did say it was his fault.
I no, I didn't say it was his fault. I just don't understand. If you love someone, regardless of what you go through, period. If you love Devon, right? You love him. He's your husband. Regardless
Yo,
of what you guys go through, you're not just gonna leave, are you?
Faith, you're comparing a 6-year marriage with 2 kids, my high school
And
sweetheart,
I'm
to
comparing
it's like
I'm comparing my parents. I'm comparing my
I'm like genuinely like, yo, it's like is
what?
I
Even in the beginning of your
no, but it's
relationship,
like
did
no,
you
but it's
leave?
like the fact that you could even like bring yourself to say some shit like that. It's
What? It's the truth. No matter how
like
long you've been married, regardless. If you
Faith, if my husband, if I don't even know what my husband would do if he saw me going nuts like that on you, but if or on TikTok, like I don't know what he would do. He'd probably fucking body slam me or just take my phone. But
would he leave?
Faith, it's a marriage, yo.
Even if it wasn't in the beginning of your relationship, did y'all leave each other?
In the beginning of my relationship, if Davon was on TikTok talking hot shit to strangers, having a bunch of drum, like yes, I would flee, jump, skip, hop, run away. Absolutely. If at the beginning of my relationship there were this many red flags, yes, to answer your question,
You would just
especially like
say,
a grown
I don't
person,
love you.
and mind you, I met him. We were 18. We were kids.
You
Almost 30. You're pushing 30. Arguing on the internet? Absolutely not. No. Red flags. Bye bye.
I, I'm saying you would just give up everything that you had in the beginning. You would just say, goodbye.
It's called red flags. It's called
Even if there's
cutting
red
it
flags,
before.
if you love someone, it shouldn't matter.
So that's, I don't know what that is that you're talking about right now, but you guys did not date for that long right now.
A
If you're trying to
year?
bring link up the past to the now, that's not how it is. He was
But
talking
we
about right
dated
now.
for a year and we were exes and we got back in each other's lives and nothing about how I feel about him.
Faith, I was talking to you and my Elijah was talking to you about right now. It's the relationship from years ago. It's not a one, like it's not like a single timeline. There's a line there and then there's a big few year break and then there was a new line getting started. A new line, a new timeline. It stopped
Mhm.
very early. When you're talking to someone and you're dating someone very early on and you start seeing red flag after red flag after red flag, the mature and responsible thing for you to do is to leave. Absolutely. You can't like,
You can't stick by someone even if they fuck up. Okay.
but that's the thing. You did fuck up and he did stick by
I
you.
never said I didn't.
He did. So he didn't stick by you this morning when you said you were done with TikTok, all this stuff, and then he got mad that you got TikTok back within like 2 hours, but he forgave you. That wasn't sticking
No,
by your
I
side.
called him.
I
I
know
had a
that.
conversation with him and I said,
Hmm.
"Hey, babe, I don't know how to do this or how to tell you this, but I don't know if I can do this. And he said, "Okay, just try to be positive." And the
Exactly.
minute
So wait, pause the story. You can finish it. So that right there was him sticking by your side. How you keep saying the positive thing to do is to stick by your side. That was him sticking by your side right there. So
of
continue.
course.
Then what did you do? Continue. Then what did you do after that?
And then I went into Uchi's live because he asked me to. And it was respectful.
Mistake number one. Okay, see, look, boom. And that's where he got mad because you lying. That was not respectful, Faith. If you don't know that, then what do you know? What we can't trust anything you know is right or wrong. We can't even know. That was not respect. That was an absolute circus. And it was funny. And it was kind of it was entertaining. But for you to say that was respectful, you know damn well that wasn't respectful. Why
For
are you saying that?
him. From Uchi. Not anyone else. Fuck the
Why do you think
boxer.
Elijah cares about Uchi? You're literally Faith. You're deflecting right now. You know Elijah does not care about that, about the host of the live.
I'm
You know that.
saying that. I'm saying Uchi was respectful. Not Elijah.
Faith,
Elijah.
I'm talking about you, honey. Faith,
Okay.
stop talking about other people. Elijah said, honey, babe, whatever. Faith, be respectful. You went on to another person's live and was disrespectful. He asked you, were you disrespectful? You said, no, I was completely respectful. He asked you, did you yell? Were you acting crazy? He was asking you this because he heard you doing that. You said, no, I was respectful the whole time. We had a leveled conversation. You lied. He argued with you. I was cooking dinner. I heard him. He argued with you, and I kept hearing him say, but why are you lying about it? But why are you lying about it? Don't
I,
lie to me about it. And you kept saying, I want you to help me get better. He's like, how can you help someone get better if you keep on lying about it? You guys kept going in a circle. And that's when he came out when we ate. And I said, did you guys end it? And he said, yeah, because she doesn't want to get real and she doesn't want to stop lying. So that does
but
not
I
mean that he's
didn't.
not supporting you.
But I truly, with everything in me, yes, I I yelled because people were yelling at me. Okay? But I
Right, that's
wasn't.
true too, also. Because I told him that. Did you also say that you like eating coochie or something like that to that effect? Like you like girls? Because you never told Elijah this, and that's very important. If you like girls, like Elijah don't he's I don't even know, but he didn't know that. Yeah, eating tacos. Like you said, I eat tacos. Like what the
I
fuck is that?
obviously don't eat tacos. I think girls are attractive. But does that mean that I'm gonna just.
Hey, how does Howard what the fuck?
What?
Ah.
I'm confused. Yeah.
All I'm gonna say is, listen, that's something that you tell the person that you're dating. If I go
And I
downstairs right
did.
now,
I
Elijah
told
knew you
him.
were bi.
I said it on live.
Yo, I'm
I.
about to go ask him then. All right then. You want to say that? I'm about to go downstairs.
Okay,
I'm
go
telling you, he did
downstairs.
not. You did not tell him that, Faith. You're really lying.
I told you. And you said,
What the
I
fuck
don't
is that,
care.
bro? You literally no. I did not say I don't care. I'm not about to get canceled on
You
here, but
said,
I'm telling you right now, if somebody tells me that they're dating my brother and they like girls, I wouldn't. My response would not be I don't care. That's a damn lie. Hold on, yo, what you doing?
Watching everything.
I'm on the phone, or I'm actually on live.
What's up?
Hold on, let me mute it. I'll.
What the?
She said that she told you she was bi.
What did she say?
you heard it.
Bro, literally, she said, I don't know because I've never done that before. You were right there. What are you?
Yeah.
I never heard you. You didn't say you were bi. You did
You
not
never
say
said
that you eat
that.
tacos. You never said that, Faith.
I don't. I'm
Oh,
a
yo,
virgin.
I'm trying to enjoy my night,
Okay,
bro.
want to,
Like, I'm just
want
trying to
to,
do with her, bro.
want to.
That's crazy.
Have I ever done anything? No.
Okay, want to, want to.
I don't want to. Obviously.
Yes, you did.
So,
Faith, yo.
Bro, it's over, bro.
We're not laughing at you. It's just like you
That's
you
fucking
say stuff
spent,
that's
bro.
like we're both right.
Bro,
Like
nah.
I'm trying
I
to
don't understand what the issue is here.
It's spent, bro.
Okay, listen. There's no issue. The only thing is you have to understand that when you date somebody, that's information that they need to know.
Yeah.
Because there are
Me
certain
thinking girls are attractive is something that you need to know. If I'm not going to cheat on you, if I love you with my whole heart, and I'm saying, hey, look, I'm your woman, you're my man.
Right now, isn't that wild?
say your opinion.
Okay, like all of this is wild. Like, when did you tell me this?
Hold on,
I
I'm gonna put the
told
camera
you.
on.
No,
When did you tell me this?
I told you. I told Alex, and you were there. I told Alex, I
You
said,
did. Are you sure?
yes. I told Alex, and she said, I said,
Okay, can I
I
ask you a
like
well
girls.
serious question? What
Hmm?
makes you think you're bi? What
Because,
makes you think that?
because, can I be honest, please?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. What makes me think that? Because I feel like I can talk to a girl and they'll be more empathetic. It's not a sexual
That
thing.
doesn't make you, but that doesn't make you bi.
Okay, I
Bro,
don't
this
want to
bro,
have
bro.
sex with anyone, really.
What is that crazy?
What?
This is so freaking crazy. But
Why?
Faith, that
I,
doesn't make you bi,
bro,
yo.
okay,
That
Okay,
does not-
I thought it
bro,
did.
okay,
Okay. We can
okay.
leave that there because that's sensitive to some people. I don't want to get canceled. I already been canceled like 5 times this week. Listen, I don't want to get canceled about that.
Yo,
I think that while we have Elijah
yo, that's
here,
wild,
we should
dude.
definitely get to the bottom of this because
Yo,
you keep saying that you said,
that's
oh, and
wild.
somebody said you dated a girl. You just had a girlfriend?
That's wild.
You had a
I
girlfriend, Faith?
didn't date a girl. Okay?
Ah, yeah, yeah.
We were testing the waters.
Mm.
We were talking.
That's why this is so
But you
bad,
don't think
bro.
so? You don't think that would be kind of weird if Elijah had a whole ass Nick like boyfriend and didn't tell you?
While we were dating and he currently was
Yeah.
in a relationship with a guy, yeah, that's fucked.
No, that's not what I said. I said if
I
Elijah
don't
had a
think it's
boyfriend, so you
weird.
don't care. You don't think, oh wow, you're
I
way more
don't.
open minded.
I
Fucking
don't think
exposed
it's
to me,
weird at
bro.
all.
You're way more open than us over
Exposed to
here,
me, bro.
and I guess we're a little too conservative over here because I think that your partner should know if you
I never
have a
said
same
he
sex
shouldn't know.
relationship.
Can we
You
I'm
get
did
not
just say that.
saying. I've said
You
we are
said
testing the water.
something.
We were testing the waters, and that's it.
I think, Faith, I think for real, I think you're just a lonely person, and that's why I feel for
I
you.
am,
Like
and that's what I'm telling you. That
I love you so much. I really do, and that's why this is so hard for me. But you just gotta get your life together. Like get off
and
the
I'm
internet,
and I'm
get into
saying
real
you're
life.
the only
You know,
as of now.
it was never because you were on TikTok. I don't care about that. It's because you let these people what they say, you let that marinate in your mind. And I know how
Okay,
that is.
can I
That's what I
explain?
told them. I said you used to do that. I told them that. I told
Can
them that.
I
I told them
explain?
that. I
Oh,
literally said you used to do that.
bro, like
Elijah used to do that.
yes,
He used to
bro.
do that.
Yes.
I
Can
told him
can
he used to do that.
can I ask you? Can I ask you,
Yes.
Elijah? Like how? I get you want to see me do good and you want to see me do better. And you want me to be the best version of myself. I
Exactly.
understand
You
that.
should want that too. You should
And I
want that more
do.
than I
But
do.
can I finish,
That's what I'm
please?
saying. Yeah,
Okay?
go ahead.
Um you want me to be the best version of myself. You want me to be this incredible person that you know me to be. And then after trying so hard to get each other in our lives, in both of our lives, you're just saying, oh, there's a couple red flags, and I'm stressed, and I love her, but I'm just gonna give up. Because that's what it feels like.
It's not that you're gonna give up, it's that you keep justifying it.
I am saying I fucked up. Okay? I went into a live and it got messy. Did I think that
So
I did
now, so
really
this is the
well?
first time you're admitting that it was disrespectful.
Do I think other people were disrespectful?
You,
Yes.
I'm talking about you,
we're
Sage.
talking about you. Stop bringing up other people. So now you're saying yes, it was a disrespectful chat.
Wow, bro.
I was provoked. Okay? I
Hey,
don't
are
just
you saying yes or no, yo?
Yes.
Okay. So that's the
Yes.
first time. So that's the first time this whole time. Even before he broke up with
Yes.
you.
Yeah. Okay? Yeah. I was being disrespectful because people were coming at me sideways and calling me a bitch
You
and
know what's
calling me
fake?
the R word and calling
Let
me
him
a
talk.
fucking
Let him
fat
talk. Let
cow.
him talk. Let him talk. He's gonna get
And
off
fake.
if he can't talk.
That's cool, but you can turn that off.
Oh, facts.
Like, bro, you can turn that off and get to real life. Like, you got a family, bro. Like, how you treat your family, life. Like, you got a family, bro. Like, how you treat your family, it's everything all combined into one. If you're coming out here, right, and you're treating Alex like the way you treat your family, I'm not
I
gonna have
would
you
never.
around.
I would never.
How do I know that? How do I know that?
You you
How
you
do I
would
know
know
that?
that because I'm not
How do
going
I
to
know that?
spend 24/7 with Alex. And neither are you.
What if you
How do I
had
know that?
to? What if
Yeah,
another COVID happened?
because you're never gonna get
Your
circumcised.
respect shouldn't be based on that.
Another COVID? What?
I'm saying what if another situation where you can't go out a lot? Or what if we're
I
just like
don't
having a
care.
broke ass
I
month?
have
There's
my
times, right,
boyfriend.
Elijah? There's times before where we're low on money for a month. We're not trying to spend money. We're trying to save up for Christmas, whatever it is. And we don't want to go out that much. What if it's
Yeah,
a month like that?
that's fine.
It can't just
I'll have my
depend on.
boyfriend. And we'll have our own life.
But see, that's what I mean. It can't depend on me. Your happiness that you have cannot depend on me. That's gotta come from
Can it
you.
depend on you for at
That's
least
gotta come from
2
you.
minutes, 3
That's
minutes,
gotta,
an
that's,
hour,
that's
a
gotta,
day?
that's gotta depend on you, because it come to words. I'm not gonna be in your life forever. So what if I leave? Then you just
You
finna be mad all the time, sad.
no.
Man,
If
you
you
gotta
leave, if you leave,
take a
and
break off the internet, bro. Like, that's
I
what you do,
said,
bro.
I said, Elijah, did I not say that I love you more than I love this app?
I love, I love you too, but right now you're not showing. How are you showing it?
I'm
How are you
showing
showing it?
it because
How are you
I'm
showing
here.
it?
I'm here. I'm literally here telling you that I love you so much.
You
So
gotta
much.
show me and everyone else around me for you. You gotta do this for you, not for me. You gotta want it more than I want
Okay,
it.
but it's not gonna
And you
happen
don't do it,
overnight,
right?
dude.
So I'm not
Is it gonna happen
expecting you to.
overnight?
But you gotta make the first step.
And that's why I'm going to program.
But
And
that's not the
PT.
first step if you're being disrespectful. You're taking 2 steps back.
To the mom, to your mom.
I could be going to program, right? And I could be going to program and talking to people cool. But if I'm not respecting Alex, I took 3 steps back.
But I would
And
never
you have to understand,
disrespect Alex.
everything has to match up. Everything. Your attitude, the way you act, the way you treat people, everything.
I
And
also.
that's how people are gonna know the real you.
Yo, side note, ADHD side note, you know Elijah, he went on strike because we told him he couldn't eat noodles no more because they're unhealthy. Homie didn't eat for 9 days. He didn't eat for 9 fucking days. He said he had an interaction with God. And he changed his life around. He never been the same way ever since. All because of noodles. Because they're so bad for you. And he would eat noodles every single everything. And then you know what? He's like, you know what? Then I'm not gonna eat. And we were like, what? And we fed him. We tried to feed him. We served him food. He never ate for 9 days. Like, tell me, like, and I was checking my living room camera. Homie did not sneak to the fridge. I was begging him to eat, and he wouldn't talk to me for 9 days. He had an interaction with God. Ever since then, he shaped up. Some shit you gotta go through, man. I guess it's just some
you
shit
gotta reach your lowest point to get.
Anyways, back on point, but I just had to say that, like, is that not insane that he literally didn't eat for 9 days to, like, prove a point? And it's like the nasty ass noodles, the cheap ones, the cup of noodles.
Like the commissary type shit.
Yes. Literally, I was crying and I was pregnant. I was like, please, I'm sorry. Just eat the damn noodles. He's like, no, I'm not eating anything. He didn't eat for 9 days. How did he not die? I don't know. Were you drinking water from the sink? How are you? Oh, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking he was drinking water from the sink and then from, like, the shower, because I would give him cups of water and they would be full the whole time. But anyways, back on topic. 9 days no noodles, 9 days. I know, salty ass, like, nasty. But the thing is, his health was, like, getting worse. I'm like, you can't be eating noodles like this. Like, you need to cut out the noodles. And yeah, he was tripping. But long story short, Elijah don't eat noodles no more, y'all. So he gave up noodles, which was his, like, fixation food for a long time.
Okay.
Anyway, y'all go back to talking.
I have a scenario. I have a scenario. Okay. Yes.
I'm listening.
New Year's is coming up. Okay.
Okay.
And like I said in my post, December 31st, and you could go look at it, I said I would quit. You
Babe,
can go.
it's not gonna happen. No.
It's not gonna happen, though. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
Here.
Because the first time, right? Listen. The first time, even before you entered this conversation.
You want me to turn the camera?
The very, very first time, yeah.
Turn the camera.
The very, very first time. Even before you texted Alex about it, way before, you told me that you deleted TikTok. You told me
I
that.
did.
You told me you were done. right? And then I talked to you about it, and I was like, no, what's really going on? And then you were like, oh yeah, I was online for a little bit, but it was okay. And I said, okay, keep it positive, but like you just can't stop, and that's okay as long as you keep it positive. You can't take what these people say in your mind and let that marinate. Like you can't.
Can I have a
Cause
question?
look at
I
you,
have a
bro. Like,
question.
bro,
I have a
He
question.
ain't gonna use her. Mm-mm.
no.
I have a
He's not
question.
gonna use her.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Okay. So you say you don't want it to marinate in my mind and you don't understand why it does. Okay?
I don't.
It,
I don't
it,
because it's an internet thing. You could turn it off. It's an internet thing. It's not
I
like you have.
understand
Right.
that.
He was in here watching his anime.
I
Okay,
wasn't here.
but also, do you not realize that when I first started streaming and this wasn't a thing, the reason I stream is because I actually enjoy talking to people.
I know. I understand. I met you on Meet Me. I understand. I knew you way before this TikTok stuff. I get it, but it's become something more than that. Like it's a fixation for you. It shouldn't be a
And
fixation.
I
It's
and I can
it's not
tell
real.
you,
This is not real. Like it's not
but
real.
our relationship
I
is.
tried to talk.
Like it's not real. If
Our
our relation is, and let's focus on that and get off the internet type shit. Like, bruh,
How about
like,
this? How about this? How about this?
yeah.
I will hand to God. Hand to God. Okay. Hand to God.
The hand of God. Oh God.
No. Hand to God. I won't pay my phone bill and I'll
What?
get off the internet. Okay? I'll cancel my data. Because I can do that in 2, 4, 5 seconds. You want me to be a better person? Great. I'll do exactly what you fucking
I
do.
just want you to realize that, like, this ain't your life, bro.
And you know what?
I
The reason
no. Let me talk, cause I'm talking from experience. I lived that kind of life for so long, and I was so unhappy. And I don't even live there. I don't even use the internet now for nothing, and I'm so happy. And I'm with my family, and I'm acting better. And all I'm saying is to give it a try. And you're like, oh yeah, like in a month. No, do it right now. What's stopping you from doing it right now?
nothing.
What's stopping you? Nothing.
I told you I would, babe.
You just said that this morning,
Yeah,
though. You just said that this morning,
literally. And then
and then
you're
you
gonna call me and
already.
ask for permission.
Yep.
I asked
Bruh.
for permission because, again, I, again, like I said, I am addicted to social media.
I get it.
And I I know you don't feel like it is, but social media is very much is an addiction.
And I'm not taking that away from you, but at the end of the day, you gotta
I need
turn that off
to do it.
into
I need to
reality.
do it for me, and I need to take it away. And I know that. In my heart of hearts, I
that,
know
bro.
that.
You can't blame it on your parents. You can't blame it on your situation. That's on you, bro.
No, TikTok
At the
has
end of the day, it's
nothing
on
to
you, bro.
fucking do with my situation. The thing that I'm trying to get at is, how do I grieve it? I'm
Yeah,
asking.
Elijah has PTSD too. That's why he's not holding the phone because
What do you
it's
mean?
kind of hard for him.
How do I
How do you
grieve?
grieve? How do you
How do
grieve?
I
What?
grieve? How do I grieve this whole situation? How did you? I want to know.
Without using the internet, find something
No,
else.
no, I'm not. I'm not talking about the internet. I'm talking about basic things. Basic things. Fuck the internet. How did you get out of your head and be like, okay, I come to terms that I can't do anything without help?
I came
How?
to God. I came to God. Like I told you the other night. Pray about it. Come to God with it, and He will help you. But going on the internet and tell people a sob story, that's not gonna help you. Look at you, bro.
It's not a sob story. I'm saying I'm
It's not.
addicted.
It's not. It sounds like
Elijah has
like,
the
bro.
same. He has the same like things though, because
Sorry,
Elijah
bro.
actually he didn't have that much like to work with at first when this shit was all popping off, and we were very upset with him
Nothing.
of how he was acting. Remember, Elijah?
Yeah.
He wasn't able to go anywhere. We told him no to everything. Now he can because he wanted us because he had to like earn the trust that he can hold his temper and all these things.
Yeah,
but we
you
didn't
gotta
just
make
give
the
it to him
first
off
step.
the bat.
I
gotta make the
understand that you didn't give him off the bat. All I'm saying is, I don't want to be dehumanized. I really don't. I really don't.
By
And
who?
I can talk
Who's
to you.
dehumanizing him?
By who? By
You're
who?
not going to like my answers, so it doesn't matter. Not going to like my answer.
Your parents do not dehumanize. How do your parents dehumanize you?
Your parents
Because
do
they
not
treat me like a
dehumanize you. I
fucking
just talked to
child.
your mom the other day.
They
She
called
said,
me
"Yeah, make sure she goes
incapable.
to bed on time."
They
You
called me
know,
not capable. That's not.
They were not capable.
You don't think
So
that's. You think that's okay to say to
I think
someone?
that's reality, and it's reality is always
she's
okay to say.
living in a fantasy, though.
That's
But
what I think.
I've never been allowed to have a goal, to have a dream. But before I met Elijah,
They're unrealistic.
Oh yeah.
They're not real. They're not real. When I told
but
you that you
Elijah
could
is
come,
very real. He's
What do you
very
mean?
real to me.
what do you mean by that?
What do you mean
Like
by that?
he's alive. He's a real person.
Yeah, I'm a well person.
Yes, but he is not. You can't. You notice how if you see how I can touch him, you see how when we hang up, me and him, we're gonna chill. Or actually, I'll probably go back upstairs. Or if we watch a documentary, that's the realness he's talking about.
Yes.
He's saying you are in your life and he's in his life, and he
Yes.
wants to be able to like bring it together.
Yes.
But like it has to happen at some point. It's not going to just happen like by you doing this.
By you on live, it's not gonna happen that way, bro. I'm not gonna allow it to happen that way, bro. I won't, bro. I will not be sucked into that again.
I'm not asking you to have any part of this.
I already do. How do I not?
What do you mean? I'm not asking you to.
That's what you don't understand. That's what you don't understand. You don't understand. I am trying my best to support you, but you just keep lying and keep letting these people talk to you and keep on letting what they say get into your
If
head.
I enjoy something,
They're not real, Faith. They don't
if
even
I
know
enjoy
you.
something regardless of.
I used to act like this. This is wild, bro. Like, I'm so freaking. This is
Like
crazy.
I said, can you please answer the question of
What's up?
other than when you find Jesus?
God is everything.
Of course,
Come on.
he's everything.
Amen.
But he still hasn't answered the question. He created the universe, but he's never answered the question of, like, how does one grieve? He's never answered that. I don't
Dude,
even know
Faith, you
what
have
that
to remember,
fucking
dude, you're in America in a soft bed on the internet in an air conditioned place. You realize right now there's children being slaughtered due to like big money greed. There's kids, babies who get fed twice a day because that's all the formula that can sustain them just to keep them alive. There's women who get their head chopped off for even looking at someone the right way, the wrong type of way, or even just speaking out of turn. You are privileged in so many ways. You're choosing to look at the glass half empty instead of understanding that like you're so blessed in so many different ways, and you're not blessed in the way to be able to walk. That's right. You're not blessed in that way, and that's sad.
I
But you're
just
blessed
want
in so many other
autonomy
ways.
so badly. That's it. That's all I want.
Nah, you just like looking at the negative. It's like
And
God
I
has a
feel like
God
a
God
dead
has a
ass,
plan for you.
Elijah, dead ass. If we were to talk and we were to work on things, I would be so much happier back home because it has the best benefits in the fucking universe. You can't say otherwise. I'd be so much happier.
I think, Faith, you gotta start looking at your disability like a superpower. I think you have to be.
I can help
I
a
think
lot
you're
of people and reach a lot of people that people
very,
can't.
very blessed person. I think you have very, very good abilities, but you just look at the disability like it controls you, and it doesn't.
Honestly,
'Cause
I look at it
at the
like
end of
that
the day,
because I feel like a burden. I really do. And that's
I mean,
just the truth.
I can't tell you anything. That's up to you to figure out. So,
I'm not asking you to tell me anything. I'm just asking you to just not give up on me that quickly. I never gave up on you until you said you moved to fucking Iowa.
Faith, stop bringing. God, bro. fade. Like you can't just bring up people's past like that shit's cool. Like we got over it. Okay, you got your grief out. Elijah, he lied in the past. Stop bringing up 3 years ago. He's not that same guy.
I
And
know.
that's why.
So why do you keep bringing up the past? Like you keep making
Because
it the
it
same. It's
still
not the same.
hurt, regardless. If it
Okay,
was
so then
3
why'd you get
years,
back in the relationship if you're gonna bring up the past
because I
relationship? That's
love
the whole.
him.
So then let it go.
Exactly. I could say the same thing to him.
He has let it go. He has not talked about anything in the past. You were not perfect in the past.
No,
either.
I'm not. I'm not saying that in the past.
Elijah hasn't brought up the past.
Yeah.
Faith.
I'm not saying about the past. You said let it go, right? You just said
Let the
it.
past go.
talking
I'm
about
saying
right
the
now?
past. We're talking
I'm
about the
talking
past.
about right now.
Let the Iowa shit, all that stuff, let it go. Stop bringing it up.
Okay, understood. But the same
Okay.
way, the same energy you said let go of the past, let go of the present. The same energy that you come with to me about you need to do better. You need to like grow and learn and be on your best and be your best person. Just let go of the present for a little bit and realize that I'm not perfect, you're not perfect,
Lord
we're
Almighty.
working together.
Okay, babe. This is going in circles, low-key. Like
It's not,
just let
because
go
I'm
of the
literally
present.
trying.
But like, I feel like you're kind of like not the like.
Oh Lord,
Why?
help me, Lord.
Because like because nobody around you is seeing change.
My parents are. And as much as they're tired of me, what did they say on the phone? She said she's trying.
If
Did
you
they
do
not?
actually, if you do actually go,
To program, to physical therapy, to all of those things. All I know is that you guys are people that I care about. Fuck the internet. All I want, realistically, Elijah, Elijah,
You keep saying
I'm
that.
saying,
I love
I'm
you.
saying, I'm literally saying out of my mouth.
Yeah, that's the problem. Your actions speak louder than
Well,
words.
then let me get off
You
the
say,
internet.
ooh, that's a classic. That's a classic, Eli. Dap me up. Dap me up. That's a classic. Actions
bro, you
speak
should
louder.
have sent me away, bro. Acting like this, that's crazy. You should have sent me away, bro.
Uh,
I think that people in general in the world should just realize that no one is perfect and everyone is going to fail
do you feel like
constantly.
in a way? Do you feel like in a way you're trying to make it work with Elijah because you want to get to Cali? And you think that we are going to help you?
No, fuck that. If I wanted to get to Cali, I could get on a plane and ask my parents to go with me. Fuck that.
Faith, you know that that couldn't happen.
Yeah, it
I'm
could.
saying
They
moving
went
to California.
by themselves. Why couldn't they
Oh,
take
hold
me on
on,
a
hold
plane
on,
and
hold
go
on,
on
hold on, hold on.
vacation?
Faith answered the question. I said for the fact of if you wanted to move here, are you using us so that you can move here? Because
No,
you know
I can
how
go
I
to
am and you know
regional
why.
center and get on a plane, go to regional center, touch my feet down in freaking where you guys live or Orange County, touch my feet down.
Hashtag let go of the president.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Oh my god.
Hazel, come in. Come here, girl.
Hazel, come on.
Hazel, come on.
Come on.
Hazel, come now.
Okay. Yeah. Yo, that one was funny though. Let go of the present. That's something I gotta say, like when my kids are tripping, like, you know what? Just let go of the present. Let them watch TV. Anyways,
Like, I really think that people constantly fail. People are
See, that's the problem. Like, you're thinking I'm mad that you failed. I'm mad because you lied and you continue to lie. If you owned up and you were like, you know what, I have a problem, Eli. Can you help me? Can you be a
I
man?
said I was addicted. Did I not?
will help you. But no, you continue to lie because you're so afraid of me getting mad. That what makes me mad is you not being upfront and honest.
But do you,
We're
but
upfront and
I
honest.
want you to understand why I feel that way. Because the
I don't know
reactions
why
that
you feel
everyone
that
around
way.
me has had when I tell the truth makes me feel uneasy. So I feel like I have to do that to just keep peace.
but that's like called manipulation. That's what
Why?
manipulation. That's
Why?
what manipulation is. Manipulating is lying because you're afraid of the outcome or like to get your way. That's what
I don't want to
manipulating
get
is.
my way. I
Manipulate.
don't want
Well,
to
yeah,
get my way.
because your way is no one getting mad at you. That's your way. So if you don't want to be labeled as a manipulator, then you can't lie just to say, you know what, I don't want them to get mad. I want them to feel this type of way. You're trying to like mold the situation with lies so that it has the outcome that you want, even if the outcome is no one gets mad at you. That's what
I just
manipulation
don't
is.
want anyone to get mad. That's like,
So that doesn't give you the right to manipulate them. You have to give them the right to get mad or not get mad, the same way you do. And if you don't like how they're reacting, you let them know. If they do it again, then you don't talk to them. But you can't just say, "Oh, I'm lying," because like that doesn't. No, that don't make sense. Yeah. Well,
I want to. I want. I want people in the chat and Elijah and Alex to get to a scenario with me and work together with me, because god damn, I love your brother like so much.
But like this internet shit is like a no go, bro.
Okay, then let's work together and break my addiction.
You can't do it though. You can't do it though, because you already say you were gonna quit it 3 times.
But that's the thing. That's the thing with an addiction. It's not just that easy. I have to work at it, but I don't want to do it by myself.
You don't have to.
Exactly. So let me get off the internet and let's focus on each other.
But I don't know what to believe.
It's not real.
Because you're saying
My
that right now.
parents.
How about this? Don't talk to Elijah then for 2 days and don't get on TikTok for 2 days. Can you do it?
You can't do it.
Can you
You
make a
said
2-day
don't
commitment
talk
to
to
not
him?
go live? Not go live. You can actually get on, you can scroll, but you cannot go live for 2 days. Are you able to go not go live for 2 days? Then Elijah might have a conversation with you.
She can't do it.
Yeah, because I've been not live for 24 hours. I can do
That's
that.
nothing. No, he said
You
2
said
days.
2 days. Did you not?
She said she hasn't been live for
2
24
days.
hours.
Okay, fine. Am I allowed to speak to him?
You were just live this morning. But okay.
But
Yeah, you can-
this is the agreement we're making now. Yes? Am I still allowed to talk to him?
That's up to my boy.
Nah, man, you gotta. I'm gonna say this, Faith. Okay, I'm this close to walking out. I got one foot out the door. I'm serious. Alright? Because I've come to realize that all my sister have to deal with is fucked up. Okay, for real. But like, that's beside the point. But yeah, I'll tell you this: if you can show me that you can quit TikTok, I'll talk to you again. Not as like a girlfriend, but I'll start talking to you again.
Oh, as friends.
As friends, yeah. But right now, you gotta work at that, bro.
Wait, so
You
to
gotta
clear
work
it
at
up, you
yourself.
want her to give up TikTok, period, or you want her to stop going live,
Nah,
or you
she
want her
just-
to be
she
positive
just
on
gotta-
her?
She just gotta be positive. That's it, bro.
No.
So for 2 days, so
Okay.
for 2 days, no
Okay,
live, and then
can I
after that,
counter
positive.
that? Can I counter
Did you hear what he said? No, Faith.
Yeah,
Did you
I
even
know.
hear what he said? What did he say
I
then?
did.
What did he say then?
He said, you don't have to quit live, you just have to be positive. And my
He
counter
said,
to that.
no, hold on. That's not what he said. He said 2 days, no live at all, and then after that, you come back and then you just positive. Just positive.
Just positive.
Yes,
No
I heard that.
live at all for 2 days.
Okay, that's fine.
On anything. No Instagram, no nothing. No live.
Okay. I'm going to counter that and say,
And I'll say this too. Hold on. I'll say this too. When you come back, we will be talking as friends.
Ooh.
Okay? Look.
why?
Because I need
to build that trust in you again. What do you mean, why? You've lied to
If
me
I
3
go off
times.
live for 2 days, you can't. If I do it for
I
48
can't, because
hours, that means I can do it for longer.
I'm protecting my peace. Again, this is a different Elijah. You're used to the Elijah. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not doing that anymore.
I understand that.
You're
I really do. There is also such thing as second chances.
I'm only laughing because like Elijah really don't get worked up like this with anybody besides me. So it's just funny that you could bring it out of him.
Because I care. I care so deeply.
We're gonna come back and we're gonna be friends and we're gonna see, bro. But you gotta work at it, bro.
I really
Look,
like
I'm gonna tell
that's
you
the
what you gotta
thing.
work on. You gotta work on yourself. You gotta work on your relationship with your family, and just going out and having fun.
Yes.
Respect your family, respect yourself, go out, have fun, get friends, and then call me back when you feel better when it's all together. As friends.
If I can do it, I can do it right now. I don't need.
That's gonna take time.
Why?
It takes more than 2 days to fix the whole few years worth of bullshit.
See, you're putting me on the timer. You heard me, so I need time, not you.
Mm.
You're really gonna friend zone me after me proving to you that I cannot go live for 2 days, and that means I can do it for more than that.
Because you could lie at any moment.
If I am lying, the only way that you know I'm lying is me being on live. The minute I hit that live button, fuck me forever.
Like I said, that's the rules. Those are the conditions. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to hit me up anymore. It's up to you.
He's getting pissed. That's why he's being mean.
No, I'm just saying, balls are on court.
I'm saying I understand that. I really do. And I'm going to do all of that.
Okay, Faith, let me tell you this. Do you understand that he's basically saying you have to build trust? So he's saying that he's going to be friends with you and he's going to see your growth. And then that's basically going to let him know, okay, we can get back in a relationship. What's wrong with that?
How long is this going to take? Like a year?
You don't know. He got to see what work are you willing to put in. He got to see. We don't know what you feel. There's nothing we can say. We sit here and make a plan. You want to make a plan so that way you have a visual of it. Okay, go to program, go to physical therapy. Do that for, I don't know, at least 2 weeks straight. No complaints. No getting on live whining about this. He said he don't like when you yell at your parents, so I guess don't do that. Like, there's a lot of stuff. It's not gonna just like, happen in the day.
I really like. I'm going to get off live. I'm going to get off live.
Remember, Elijah wants this bad. he likes you bad.
This bad. Here's
so if he's having this type of conversation, you have pushed him to the edge.
Yeah. And if you don't do it, I'll just leave you. I'll just not contact you ever again. I'm not scared of doing that.
Bacon is
I'm
good
not
for me.
saying you should be.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. Don't be like, oh yeah, he's gonna be so desperate. No.
No, you're not.
He's saying
When
he's
you
not going to
tell
be
someone to
desperate for
fuck
you.
off, you tell someone to fuck off. And I'm the same way. And you know that. You know that damn well. All I'm saying is, the minute I'm saying the minute you see me go live, if you saw that by some off chance, that's not happening at all for the next 2 days.
Faith, you literally told him earlier that your TikTok was deleted and deactivated.
It was.
No, it wasn't. You're on it right now. We're
Yeah,
talking
I
right now.
deactivated it.
You literally told me that.
You can't undeactivate something.
What?
Once your account is deactivated, it is deactivated.
Chat.
Unless you literally do it. Yeah, unless you do it for like literally like less than an hour, like very quickly you get right back on it.
That's what I did.
So then you were not like deactivated your account. You had just did it for like a second.
It was still deactivated though. I did it for an hour.
That's not what you know. That's not what he meant. You know that's not what you were telling him. But if you don't want to admit it, then you know.
I said I want to admit it, and I have. I even asked for permission, and I said, "Hey, like this is hard." I get the whole trust thing. I really do. And again, I have to build trust with certain people
You
as
have
well.
you have a backup account. Okay, you know what, chat? If anybody sees Faith on live for the next 2 days, message me. And put your screenshot on the video and I will show Elijah. And then it'll be over with. So you got a bunch of people looking at you, Faith.
Be real.
If I wasn't gonna do it, I wouldn't be sitting here for the past 2 hours. I'm
On
sorry.
any account.
I understood that. I understand English.
Okie dokie.
I'm just saying. All I'm asking you to do.
And you're gonna be respectful to your parents too, right?
Yes. Yes. And did you even call my dad? Like I said.
She talking to you. She ain't talking to me.
Did you call my dad? Did you text him? Did you do anything?
Say you want me to text you that about what? What am I gonna say to your dad?
He can explain some stuff that obviously he can give you a different perspective. That's all I'll say.
About you?
Yeah.
About your behavior?
Yes.
He's gonna give the same perspective your
He's
mom
not
gave
though.
you.
He's not. Because he knows how my brain works. And he knows that I don't just blow up.
So if you're saying that, so you're basically saying that this is something he's gonna have to live with if you get super pissed off because it's how your brain works.
I'm saying everyone has their faults. Okay?
No, that's
No,
not true. Everybody has their faults, but everybody
but
doesn't
you
have.
have to work on
I'm gonna
them.
hurt my
Yes.
family and the people that I love. Faults. That's not true.
I
That's not
don't
a character
do
trait.
that intentionally on
Yeah, but
purpose.
mm,
If you don't do something on purpose and you
I don't know
have
what you think the difference of a mistake and doing something on accident is, but that's not an accident. What you're doing is not an accident. Those are choices. Those are bad choices that you're making.
what
But
I'm
they're not
doing,
actually.
Alex, I will explain it like this. My voice and my words are all I have. Like,
Oh
you
yeah.
understand
Here we
that,
go.
right?
I understand that you can choose to be kind. So Elijah can choose to be kind the same way you can. Elijah cannot walk. You seen me holding up the phone for him. Look at you. You can hold up the phone for yourself. Elijah can't even sit here and hold up his hand that long.
I can't
So in certain
because
ways,
I have
ways,
difficulties too.
but in certain ways, he can't even do what you're doing. But do you hear him complaining about it? Do you hear him like, oh my gosh, Alex, you're not letting me hold it myself? Like, he knows that I'm just helping him. Like, why can't it just be that simple? Even if you don't want to believe in God, okay, then what's going to be your saving grace? What's going to be yours? Because you asked him what's his. That's his.
And
He's not trying to push it
I've
on
never
you. If that's not going to be your saving grace, then what is going to be yours? Because that's
I
what
said God.
his is. That's his truth.
I said
Yeah,
God.
but you're just saying that because Elijah said that.
No,
Everybody
I'm not.
in here has said
Because you
faith.
know what?
Yes, you are. You have the most I don't nobody's unreachable from like God's love. But you did not start talking about God like this till Elijah did. When you started talking back to Elijah and me.
For 3 years.
I'm not saying you haven't, but it hasn't been something on your forefront.
People,
of course not, because
you
I've
have
been
to
bitter.
Right. So you have to do it for you, not because you want to please Elijah by saying, I'm
not
God.
saying that.
It's
if I
your
didn't
own journey.
fully believe that God could help me, that wouldn't come out of my mouth. And
he can, but it's your journey. It's not you just saying that to make Elijah like
I'm
I
not
don't know.
though. I'm not though. I know God created the
You are because you didn't be talking about God like this until like.
Did I talk about God like this when we were dating the first time? Yes or no?
Girl, I'm talking about ask your chat right now. Ain't nobody heard of nothing about you with God ever since before we're
That's
talking
not
about
true at all.
I'm not saying okay, I'm not saying God at all. I'm saying him being the thing that's gonna take you out of this place.
I've always
it's
said
like
that.
Oh, you know what I want to say?
That?
Faith. You know what it is? I think it's like chameleon. Because because you're around Elijah, it's like that's the color you are. And then when you're talking to me, that's the color you are. And then when you're talking to another person, that's the color you are. It's like a chameleon. Now you're talking to Elijah, he loves God, he's all about God, then you want to be all
And
about
so
God.
am I.
No, he's telling you he wants you to do you. What is you? What is your truth? He wants to see
God
something
is my
like
truth
what.
because I know that I wasn't supposed to be here.
Okay then.
I'm
Okay then. Then if he is, then let it be. I mean, I hope it is. Amen. Hallelujah. That's what we want. But I'm just saying,
yeah.
like, you faking it isn't gonna like. It's
I'm
not gonna
not
last.
faking it though. I'm just hurt. That's
So
it.
so basically, so you're saying that you did always believe in God, but then
Yes.
once you started talking to Elijah, he brought it back up for you. Is basically what you're saying.
Because I've been Alex, I haven't been to church in 3 years. And I don't think I'll ever go back to church because of all the hurt I have.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing. You and Elijah had a conversation about that. He let me know about that. By the way, Elijah tells me everything.
Mhm.
So you gotta remember, you did say that you would go to church because Elijah is very involved in church, and you said you would go.
Yeah,
So
I
why
would
you saying
go
that?
and give it a shot.
You just said you never go back. You just
I
didn't say
said
go
I
back.
haven't been to church in 3 years.
And I probably will never be back. That was the
And
second
I
part.
probably will never be back in the sense of like I will not go willingly without someone there to start.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna go with someone, but I'm not gonna be like I want to step back in a church because I
So
don't
that
feel comfortable there.
listen, wait, hold on. So that's exactly what he's talking about. Is that he wants you to do it for you, not tagging along with him. If church is not what you want to do because that's not you, then that's fine. He's willing to accept that. But he's saying, do whatever you want to do it for you, grow yourself. Grow
What I
yourself.
want
Do
to
whatever
do,
you want to do it for yourself, and then come together as a couple so you guys can both grow, and then you guys help each other grow from there.
what I want
You
to
get what I'm
do
saying?
is be in a relationship with your brother. That's it.
Ay, niña.
You gotta,
That's
you
it.
gotta grow. You gotta grow first. You need to.
It's calm. A big clump with knobs.
What? What's
We just
wrong?
had an earthquake.
No, I was like,
This was
that was,
the whole house shaking. Earthquake.
that was
That was an earthquake. Come on. Yep, told you. We just had an earthquake. That's Cali right there. They be so frequent. It's just that's how you get over an earthquake out here. Like, oh, we just had an earthquake. Oh, okay. Anyways.
But
Well,
I love y'all. Gonna go.
don't feel it in LA. Yeah, you felt it. Yeah. We just had an earthquake.
But I love y'all. Gonna peace out. But I'll see ya.
You got mad?
What?
You got mad?
No. I just like I really like
That's not getting mad just by like once it doesn't go like the way that you want, then you just hang up. Like I noticed you've been doing that to me, and
we've
that's
been
kind of
on
like upset.
here for 3 hours.
That's fine. It hasn't been 3 hours though. Has it?
It
No
has
way. 'Cause my
been
kids put.
She would have been on for more.
I put my daughter to bed at 8:45,
okay, 2 hours 36 minutes.
but I didn't get right on. I took a shower after that, everything. But it's cool. But I mean, it's not
I'm
that I
not
want to
leaving
make the
in the
conversation.
sense of like I'm mad. I'm leaving in the sense of like I have to really come to terms with just being friends. And I don't know.
Hey, he just said you don't have to just be friends if you can do what you gotta do. And you keep going in circles about how you can't and you can't and you can't or can't. Whatever you
I,
want to understand.
I'm
All
saying
right then.
I don't have to go in circles. The internet can go bye bye. I'm going
Okay
to
then.
therapy.
Okay, so then this is what we're moving with. Everybody chat sees, everybody sees. She's going, she's going. What was it? What was Elijah?
2 days.
2 days, no live. And after that, only positive. What does positive look like? That means no arguing on people's live, no sitting here telling people you need money for this or that, no sitting here, um, talking about bad stuff or sob stories. He's talking about just straight up, just let's cook with me. Different videos. I don't know, whatever. I know you can't like cook fully, but whatever you want to do, make slime. Do something that's not talking about, And
Yeah.
are you talking about just TikTok, or are you talking about like all social media? Like, don't go live on any social media. That's what he said.
Bad for her mental health.
That's fine.
So you can do 2 days, no apps, no nothing. Only thing you could do is scroll TikTok for entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
All right then. That's what he says.
It's 2 days, chat.
And they're gonna be watching you, girl. They know all your accounts, babe. Don't play. And I do
I'm
not
not.
want to hear. I do not want to hear that it was a fake account. Faith, I swear. Yo. Tomorrow, if you're like, that's fake. That's fake. Like, you guys better be tagging me like a mug, sharing the live like a mug if she goes live.
Like, I. Like,
Faith, don't
look.
go live, yo. Don't do
Once
it.
I put in the work, once I decide on something, I'm gonna run with it. And I'm gonna do it with my 10 toes. And I'm gonna say, I'm gonna do it 100%. That's it. That's it.
Oh, that's facts. Wait, who is it that said that? Hold on. Sage is she's thinking big. I was thinking too small, and Sage is thinking big. So when does this 2 days end? Because it's already Wednesday technically in. So
Friday.
you can't go live until Saturday, right?
Friday.
Full 48 hours.
Yeah, that's Friday.
12 a.m. Wait, so 12 a.m. 12 a.m. Thursday. No, 11, 12, 1. So it's 1. So 1 a.m. Thursday is, so it's 1 a.m. Friday. Okay, yeah, so Friday. You're right.
Yep.
God almighty, Friday gonna be interesting. My husband works on Friday. I don't be on social media. Oh, Saturday. Everybody's saying that's Saturday.
How? It's just turned Wednesday.
But it's no social media until after 48 hours. Hold on.
Wednesday,
Alexa.
Thursday, Wednesday to Thursday.
Alexa, when is 48 hours from now?
Thursday, December 11th, 2025 at 11:01 and 53 seconds p.m. is in
Okay, so it's Friday because I'm in Cali, so I'm two hours behind it. That's why I said Thursday. So it's Friday. It's Friday, guys. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. Y'all, we just asked Alexa. It's technically Friday night. Yeah.
Yep.
So it is Friday. It is Friday. No, we just asked Alexa. Either way, we agree Friday. Friday, good with you.
Yep.
I don't know if that's gonna happen. Faith, because you literally told me you were done with TikTok. You were crying, and you didn't even last an hour. Like, what are you about to do, girl?
Nothing other than be on Spotify and be out. And
If you do it and Alex tells me, I'm not even gonna talk to you, bro. I'm gonna straight up just
No. We'll have a talk about it on live. If you go live and I get in your box, know that Elijah's gonna be behind that screen, going crazy.
I know.
you know, I'm serious, bro. Like, this came from no like cloud or nothing. Like I'm like really turned on.
Elijah can't have any clout because he doesn't have social media.
And look at my life, bro. Wonderful.
All right, then. We have a good night. We will see you. So, what time are you supposed to be going live for your first live?
11:01.
You're going live at 11:01 on Friday night?
Yep. That's what Alexa just said.
No, she said Thursday because it's basically 1 a.m. on Friday. So Friday morning. What day on Friday do you want to go live? Pretty much.
Friday.
Yeah.
And go live.
Why do you guys keep saying Saturday? Y'all, it said Thursday. When I said Alexa, what's 48 hours from now? She said Thursday at 11. But that's because it's 11 right now where I'm at. So it's actually Friday at 1 because it's 1 o'clock for her. So obviously she's not going to go live at 1 in the morning in Texas. So that's why I said Friday morning as in 8 a.m., 9 a.m. What time does she want to go live to reconvene and talk about her 2-day break that is supposed it's going to happen in the mighty name of Jesus. So, but also, Faith, yo, stop picking your lip. You have to moisturize and you need electrolytes.
Mm-hmm.
because that's gonna like really start to hurt you. You can't pick it, okay?
Okay.
Just put some
Drop
like
something.
Aquaphor. Aquaphor is the best, but if you keep
Yeah.
picking it, it's gonna hurt. Are you just doing that because like you're nervous, or what do you do that
Yeah.
for?
It's anxiety.
Okay, yeah. That's cool. Well, that's not cool, but that's sad. But okay, well, whatever. Just put some Aquaphor on it. It'll
Cool.
help.
Yeah.
Okie dokie then.
Okay.
All right. Peace.
Bye.